Are y'all ready to witness history? The first ever Zerky Show live stream. What's up, y'all? Hey! We did it. We did it, dude. How do you guys like the studio? I tried to fit some of the vibe still in there. I got some of the plants. I got a Chili's shirt right in the back here. Dude, it's so good to see everybody. What's up, chat? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Oh, my goodness. Man, I'm so grateful. So many different people are tapping in from all over the world. It's like unbelievable. Like some people are from the Philippines, Nigeria, Ohio, also crazy place. I've seen the head sirens. You guys know what I'm talking about? Those memes. Anyways, dude, let's get this chat going, man. I'm so excited. Wow. Don't even know what to say, really. This is the first time I'm doing this. I spent like this entire week figuring out how to make this happen. What's up? Swan, what's up? Chris, what's up? Woo! Wales! Oh, a Welsh flag. That's so sick. South Africa. Dude, by far, real quick, the best World Cup ever. I mean, that was a goated World Cup. My goodness. It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. Thank you. Oh, you guys like the Monstera. Germany. Oh, my goodness. From Chiseling, Qatar. Whoa. Dude, I've been to Qatar, actually. Unreal. Oh, wait a minute. Can y'all can't see the chat. It's not like moving. Hold on. This is what I'm talking about. Like, you start something new, you are always going to have some kind of technical difficulties. Give me one second here. I'm going to make sure this chat is going because I want you guys to see it. Hold on, wait a minute. Siemano Polska, co tam słychać w Polsce? Come on. Poland's in the house. I love it. Dude, my childhood was listening to Radio Z. If you're tapped into that, that was fire. Okay, all right. I gotta redo this chat real quick, and then you guys are gonna be able to see the stuff that you type. Let me know if this is working. Yellow. Oh wait, I know what's up. Hold on. Boom. Okay. Can y'all see the chat? Let me know. Put a thumbs up or a W if you can see the chat. It's very important. I want you guys to be able to like write stuff. Okay. Yes. Hi, Zerkster. I low-key have to dip and study for AP tests. Understandable. Was wondering when the stream ends. Stream is going to end around 6 p.m., okay? But if you're procrastinating, you didn't hear it from me. I don't think... I mean, Zerky Show stream, the first one, once in a lifetime, or AP test that, whatever. Okay, people can see this. Awesome. You can see the chat. That's a huge dub. Okay. Love it. Love from Big Nigeria. Thank you. Chicago's in the house, man. Ooh, if y'all don't know, I'm from Palatine, Illinois. That's where I grew up. Little suburb of Chicago. And it's funny. I always say I like when somebody asks me where I'm from, I don't say Palatine because it doesn't sound like, it does not sound like a real place at all. So, dude, it's hilarious. Zerky, if you come to Sarasota, I owe you a meal. Ooh, I might have to take you up on that, bro. Sarasota looks beautiful. I've never actually been, but I might have to tap in. What are you guys up to today? What's been the vibe? I mean, it's a Saturday. We're chilling. We're hanging out. I'm going to rip some music real quick so we have something in the background. You already know the vibes. Let me know if the music is too loud, not loud enough. Palatine, the Dubai of the U.S. It is not the Dubai of anything. Oh, my goodness. It's the Dubai of, I guess, the suburbs. It's a cool suburb. It's a cool place. Prom in an hour? Dude! You got prom in an hour? Wait. Kaikaidikan. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Dude, hold on. If you got prom in an hour, wait, let us know. Like, where are you? Do you have a date? Or do we got to find you a date? What's going on with that? Have you ever been to Dirty Jersey? Is that South Jersey? What part of Jersey is that? North. I know there's a difference. There's North Jersey. There's South Jersey. I've been to Belmar. I've been to a couple other places, but I haven't been much around Jersey. But people tell me I got to watch Sopranos. Like that's like the ultimate. Oh, that's Jersey, dude. I haven't tapped into it yet. B-Day shopping for girlfriend. Nice. Had prom last night, bro. That is awesome. Y'all aren't ready for this, but I didn't get a prom. 2020, man. But I went to the prom before. Thoughts on Shemaev versus Strickland? I don't really watch fighting that much. I used to watch a lot of boxing when I was younger, but that fight seems to be like insane. Is that today? I might have to tap into that. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm so happy. This is so cool. Yeah, wow. Howdy from the UK. Shout out the UK. Shout out Greg's in the UK. If you've ever been to the UK, you know what I'm talking about. Them sausage rolls just hit diffy, bro. They hit diffy. And I mean, it's so funny. I don't know if anyone else agrees with this, but the cross section of growing up as an American that played soccer or football and UK culture is just unbelievable. Like I would say that like UK grime music shaped my ear at a young age, like watching people like KSI and the Sidemen, than anything that I was listening to at that time. I mean, obviously, like, dude, I mean, I lived Summer 16. Like I've lived that stuff. So I remember listening to Uzi, Eternal Take, all that stuff when it came out. But grime, JME, Skepta. No, that's not me. Oh my gosh. It's something I one day want to see. Man, someone take me to prom. Oh, bro, y'all are getting ads? Okay, that's something we're going to have to navigate. Anyways, I would take myself to prom. Hello from Switzerland. Fire, man. Lauta Biker from Argentina. What's up? Zarombista koszulka. Dzięki stary. Okay. So people ask about this shirt all the time. This is my favorite shirt. I love this shirt so much. This says, I love my lawyer in Polish. If you could believe that. And I found it when I was with my homie Qana. It's been a minute since we've talked, but I hope you're doing well. We were in the bins in Milwaukee, and then I saw this out of the bins, and I was like, oh my goodness, I need this. Like, I need to buy this. This is crazy that there's like it's a Polish shirt. And I funny enough, wear this like all the time in videos, and kind of in a way, like, you know, maybe some people will notice, you know, niche joke. But when I took it with me to Poland to visit family, people were like stopping me. Actually, no, they were stopping me in like Croatia. Like Polish people would come up to me and be like, you love your lawyer? Like, what's with that? What you know? But it's like, it's on some Saul Goodman. Like, I just love my lawyer, bro. Like, you know, always have a lawyer on speed dial, you know. Dun, 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 dun. Shouts out UK, man, UK. I miss it. Hey, oh, thank you for we got a donation. Yo, wait, this is crazy. Thank you so much for the donation, Fid Reed. I'm liking that. Smash a like on that. I'm smashing a like. It's in British pounds, so it's from the UK. Shouts out to you, man. If you guys donate something, I mean, thank you. You don't need to. You can just watch the stream and hang out. But if you guys donate something, I mean, I'm gonna make sure to read it. I have the chat pulled up here, so we're on it, man. We're on it. Yeah, we got plants in the back. How do I get a Chili shirt in the back? So the story about the Chili shirt, I did a live show roughly, dude, like a year ago, where I through the event, I just wanted to see like what it was like to be live in front of an audience, because like it's one thing when you record stuff and you preach hopecore and whatever. It's a different thing when there's like people, you know, and you have a little bit of anxiousness. So like, oh, like I don't know these people, but dude, it was probably the best day of my life. That whole show went so well. I will say, man, filming like a video and doing a show are two different things, but eventually I want to get to a point where I can go on tour and put on like a proper show. I guess I'm speaking a little bit now, but I'm working on that because I learned a lot speaking on a stage, doing it live, and it was kind of a lot to deal with, but I'm happy. Ooh, there's some desync. You guys how's the chat? Is everyone doing okay in the chat? Is it lagging or are we good? Is there a sync? Let me know. There's going to be technical difficulties. Like I promise you for a fact that will be the case. What else is up, man? What is your real name? Zerky. Anyway, sorry. This is the shirt. This was like, if you know, you know. This is OG Zerky lore. I mean, what does it look like to you? Anyone rocking with Chili's? Can I get a dub in the chat for Chili's one time? I think I want to put the beef past me because in hindsight, like $60 is not that bad. Is that crazy? Is that crazy to say? $60 is not that bad on a date. Brother, I'd be paying like $120 sometimes just to get a little grub, a little Korean barbecue, a little bulgogi, you know what I'm saying, with some banchan on the side. Like, it is not cheap. I'd pay $60 for that shirt. Hey, appreciate it. We got a donation. Oh my goodness. And the donation, okay, the donation is from my mom. Yo, mama, you don't have to, Thank you. I've got the best mom in the world, man. Hey, I should be sending you money. It's Mother's Day tomorrow. What are you doing? This is unbelievable, man. Oh my goodness. Mom with the dono. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I in fact treated myself to a triple dipper and loved the game. For the love of the game. Sorry. Jeez, dyslexia. Dude, yeah. I mean, the cheese pool. What are those like little mozzarella things that they have in that $60 or $60 Chili's Day? W Mom, hey, W Mom in the chat, man. W Mom, thank you. That's awful. Awesome. Zerky, where have you been in the Balkans? So great question. Geography time. I've been to Croatia, and that's really it. I've only been to Croatia. I took a trip to Plivica National Parks, which, oh my goodness, dude, Croatia is beautiful. It is a beautiful place. And we got another donation. Big Iron 3517 with the $2. I'm super grateful for the life lessons you taught me. Thank you, man. I really appreciate the donation. Bro, like the life lessons that I'm learning, I just try to share them in the best way I can. And I don't have all the answers. Like I don't have the answers. But I try to just say what I know. And oftentimes, like, we just kind of need to see the next step in order to take it in whatever we're going through. And I don't know, man. I in high school, I watched a lot of like advice videos, and quite honestly, they were not very, very good. A lot of them just told me I needed to like make $1 bajillion and get a supermodel girlfriend that lived in Dubai. And that's just like, dude, I don't, that's not me. I don't know. That's not the archetype of me. Like, it just didn't feel right. Like, I guess that's cool, but I want a good community. I want to do things that matter. I want to make stuff. I want to throw on events. I want to meet people, whatever. So I'm glad that I can, like, what I'm making is what I wish I had in real honesty. Okay, Zerk, do you have any advice for someone going through a hard time who has no distractions or people to talk to, going through a hard separation? Ooh, dude. Okay, JJJ Sanctuary. Great question, man. Honestly, what has helped me in moments where you kind of get cocooned into something? A big thing for me was, ooh, quick donation. Yotuel 3159. Rip Spirit Airlines, love from Spain. Shout out España. Thank you. Rip Spirit Airlines, by the way. It's no longer, and it will be missed. In terms of like a hard time, when you first of all, with like the no distractions, the way that you word the question makes it seem like you are like expecting yourself to go through this hard time and just have everything figured out. And I'm sorry, that's just not how it works. Like sometimes you have to be down in the dumps for a little bit, and you have to kind of hit rock bottom and understand why you even got there in the first place. With the separation, that is like, I can think of the word in Polish, współczuję. I feel you, man. Like it is rough to be in a relationship with somebody and then all of a sudden just like they're gone. And now you not only have to like mourn the person that you were in love with or you were with, you have to also spend time with yourself again. And for, I think like a big time in my life, I just like, I would lose myself in these relationships like crazy. And then it would be an issue of like, man, I don't even know who I am. I don't know who I am. So honestly, one of the best things you can do in terms of getting through a hard time is to like give in to what you think is a distraction. Obviously, if there's certain like things that you're doing you don't like, all right, you know, you have certain habits. You're like, I'm going to sleep super late, whatever. You can work to fix those things. But if you are super hard on yourself all the time, it's just like, it's not gonna build anything fruitful. And I've learned this, man. You got to follow where the fun is. You know, everyone talks and tells you you also mourn the person that you don't want to be anymore. And it's hard. Absolutely. It's good to realize you were a person you didn't want to be. And that's the one thing. Like, I think we can be so short-sighted. Like, I've been very short-sighted in my life where I was like, this is it. Like, this relationship, I messed it up. It's done. Like, it's over. I'm never going to, no one's going to love me ever again. And it's a really weird feeling to, it's like you have to accept the fact that you don't know. If you don't have somebody, you don't know if you're going to find somebody. It's a very real thing, you know, but you still have to operate in your life as if you are open to it. And I think a lot of people just chase after love. Anyways, I'm going on a rant, guys. Sorry. But it's a real thing, man. It's rough. A Monstera is the big one versus small. Oh, some people are asking about the plants. I'm noticing this is going to happen, that sometimes I'm going to start talking and then not stop. And if I don't see your message, I'm sorry. Just send it again. Just don't spam the chat, but send it again. Yeah. Okay. I know this is deep Zerky lore, but I've always been curious as to what happened to Mail Time with Zerky. Did you ever receive anything from anyone? This is a phenomenal question. I want to address what happened to it. I was lazy, and people sent me a bunch of stuff, and I was like, I'm going to wait until I get a bunch of stuff, and I didn't execute fast enough. It was a lesson I learned, and then I kind of felt like I have all this mail from last year, but what I am going to do is I'm going to follow through on that promise of reading everything, and I will send each person that sent me something that has a return address. I'm going to send you guys like a letter, just a personalized thing. I figured it's the least I can do because, you know, I really felt bad about it. Like when I was younger, bro, when I was like 7 or 8 years old, no, I was older. I was like 10 or 11. I made Smosh, if you guys remember, shut up, Smosh. They had a Mail Time show, and I sent Smosh like 2 Lego minifigurines that I had custom made. And me as an 11-year-old, I would be so crushed to basically like not see them unbox my Lego figurines. But the truth was, bro, they had thousands of letters and boxes and people sending stuff. So of course they were never going to get to my thing. And I just kind of like, I empathize with that of people that took time to write something. I want to make sure you get something back. So be patient, please. I'm sorry. Man, I will do something for it at the very least. Thank you so much for the donation. Mr. SK, Sclave. I hope that I'm pronouncing that right. I'm liking it too. What inspired you to start with social media? Dude, I can't do anything else. No, I'm kidding. I loved, I like, what inspired me? I don't really know. I think I've been making stuff for a long time. For probably since I was like a kid, man. I learned Sony Vegas when I was 13, legally, right? What? What? And from there, I learned it because I would just watch like videos and I'd be like, I want to do this. I want to do this. And I just decided I wanted to follow that thread of like, I am going to figure out how I can make this video because it would be cool to make my own or to make it with my friends. And in terms of like becoming like the social media as a whole, I didn't see the things that I wanted to consume. So I wanted to make it. And the things that I did see that I really, really liked, I wanted to try in my own style. I don't know. It was like one of those things. There wasn't a single like, oh, this one thing really inspired me to get started. It just kind of, I had this feeling and I'm like, I want to try this, you know? And one thing I will say is, dude, people really underestimate the power of social media still. And, you know, if you're an artist, if you're anyone that wants to talk into a camera, do whatever, there's this mental gatekeeping that happens where people say, oh, you know, it's like, who's going to watch your stuff? Who's going to like, there's just a lot of projection. And it took me like years of being a perfectionist and having an ego with what I made to just be like, I want to connect with people. And that's what I love social media. And a lot of people just don't follow that. I don't know. So I guess long story short, if there's something that calls you, do it. Do it, man. Just do it. Another donation. Panda Nation from the Panda Nation. Love your podcast. Gotten me through the year. Curious how you stay optimistic and not feel like it's naive optimism. Wish you the best, Sirky. Thank you so much. Oh, I totally forgot. I'm hearting all of the donations. I want to make sure that my face is on the heart because I want to ensure that everyone has saw it. Okay, cool. Dude, okay. Main thing is, how do I stay optimistic? Because I believe that your reality and your life is very much a mirror of what you believe. And I noticed there was a very big period of my life when I was younger where I would be very negative all the time and very much like the world is the way it is. There's no way that I'm going to make any changes. Like I'm stuck with, you know how life is. You're stuck with your flaws. But it was so funny. Like I looked at the way my parents lived life, the way I saw other family members living life that had the same mindset. And I did not want their life. I didn't want their life. And I love them dearly. I respect every single one of them. The way in which they interacted with the world around them was just like, dang, man, not everything is out to get you. And I mean, you know, coming from a kid that like, I feel like I had a lot of things really easy. So it's, you know, maybe that perspective is like, okay, yeah, bro, what about me that can't pay bills, right? It's nuanced. I do really think that in the times that I decided to use like optimism as a choice, because it really is a choice. Like, yeah, something can go very, very wrong. It's very plausible, but how does already setting yourself up for that failure allow you to like try? Anytime this happened a lot, especially in dating, like just kind of creating the ultimate, oh, this is going to be bad. Like this is going to go terribly wrong. And then like it does. Every time it does. Like if you tell yourself this first date is going to go bad, it will go bad. You will find things that are bad about it. And so I was like, no, that's not me. I'm gonna have like, I'm just going to go in and enjoy it. Naive optimism is dangerous though. I will say that because I'll tell you why. I do think that you have to also be realistic with what is happening. If you are in $18,000 of credit card debt, you manifesting it to be gone is probably not going to happen. Like, I have just found that it helps me in my day-to-day. And that's what made me like want to spread it. And trust me, there are moments where I am like, no, it's cooked. I mean, dude, we got aliens now. What's going on? It doesn't even, like, you open up the internet, it just, nothing makes sense anymore. It's kind of scary. Anyways, let's keep it grooving. I had another donation discovered you a few hours ago and now live timing. Thank you. Mita4. Appreciate it. Or Mita4. The €2. Beautiful. Zerky, have you finally gotten into reading books again? Slowly but surely, Matcha Girl. I have a book that my girlfriend gave me. It's about, it's called, I think, Blindness. She's watching, so hey, if what is the name of it? BB, do you know? I think it's Blindness. Sorry, but I've been reading that book a little bit, and it's great. It's about, not to spoil everything, but you follow the stories of people that are in their day-to-day, and then all of a sudden they go blind. And the world slowly all becomes blind. It's really cool. Shows you like what actually matters when things become a catastrophe, whatever. It's cool. It's cool. Some people were asking about The Boys Don't Cry right here. What is this? So this is actually Frank Ocean's magazine that he made for the release of Blonde. I'm a huge Frank Ocean fan. I get that he's controversial, whatever. I still, not that I will defend him, but like, whatever. Blindness by Jose Saramago. Incredible book. Like, I would say that, sorry, what am I talking? Oh, I was talking about The Boys Don't Cry. This is a magazine. I love like physical media and pieces. Funny enough, I actually just bought this book here. It is a transit map book that I found in somebody's garage. And I went over to their house to buy a CD speaker system, but I ended up getting a book that has every transit map from like big metropolitan cities. I don't know. Hold on. Where can you see this? This one I think that I'm showing is Madrid. Hola, Madrid. There you go. There's Madrid right there. And you got a bunch of different cities. You got Guangzhou, Kharkiv. I mean, this book is really cool. I love physical pieces. I've wanted to make like my own version of like a magazine, book, journal, kind of all in one. If you know how to do that, dude, email me, please. If you're like interested in that kind of physical media stuff, email me. I would love to work on something, figure something out. We got another donation from Maya Huyeba. How are you doing, Maya? $5. Thank you so much for the dodo and serdushka. Some beautiful hearts along with it. Appreciate it. I thought Boys Don't Cry is by The Cure. It might be inspired by The Cure. I haven't really listened to The Cure that much, but yeah, I need that book. Wow. Oh, which one? Let me know which one. 170 for a first stream is overpowered. Are we at 170? That's crazy. I don't even see the bro, hold on. Wait, what? Oh my God. Wait a minute. That's insane. Dude. Oh, 170 for, viewers. Got you. Okay. I was like, dude, if there's $170 donated, that's crazy. It's crazy talk. Dude, this is so fun. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Let me know your thoughts, opinions. We're just doing like one of them chats, man. But yeah, dude, this is great. He's 24. I am 24. This is correct. I'm 24 years young. Zerky, how often do you think you'll stream? I don't know. I'm thinking I would love to at least get started with a couple times a week. I think it'd be super fun just to, and I want to do other things. Like I was thinking of maybe doing some cooking stuff. I think that could be really fun. I love cooking, let him cook, it'd be cool. Oh, another donation. Hey, preach. Clark Bonwell. Thank you. Hey, Zerky. I like what you're doing. It's very unique. I was wondering about your thoughts on Christianity. Would love to hear it. Congrats on 100K subs. Thank you so much, Clark. I really appreciate that. So me personally, I grew up like Catholic adjacent. Everyone that is in Polish school or Polish American diaspora is like Catholic. But my overall take on, I think, spirituality, and I learned this a lot when I was going to the University of Georgia, because I always kind of looked at religion as a little bit like, I don't know. There's a lot of interesting factors that go into it. I don't know if I agree with all of it. And I do think that there are people that definitely use religion as sometimes a cloak for really morally questionable behavior. I do think that. But man, what really changed my mind was when I went to University of Georgia, a lot of people were really intertwined with their communities there. And I think that, I think everyone who wants to practice a religion should practice it. I also think that, like, in community building, it's a great thing. Like, I didn't have the opportunity to really go to anything, and I kind of do regret it, because I wish that I had, saw it for myself. But I have a lot of friends that are Christian. I have friends who are Muslim. I have friends from every religion, every creed. I really admire the way that something like that can bring a community together. I don't know, kind of my stance on it. And I totally understand if you have a different take. It's one of those things that I think people are really sensitive about. But yeah, I guess those are my thoughts, honestly. Why can't I see my comments? You should be able to see them. They're on the screen. How's the pineapple plant doing? Oh, Kara. Kara, how are you? The pineapple plant is not doing. And I filmed something about it. So you'll see what happened. It just didn't take, man. Some propagations really take well. Some of them just not. They don't. They really don't. And this was one of those. So yeah, my girlfriend wants to make. Whoa, this is crazy. Wait, chat. We need to tap into this. All right. My girlfriend wants to make out with me, but I'm scared of it because I'm very skinny and insecure about my body. There's a lot to unpack there. First thing I'll say, if she wants to make out with you, don't look at the body and the skinny part of how you look. Do you want to make out with her? So if it's consensual, she's already given you the consent there. Just saying, man. I understand, though. I actually have had a lot of, I've gone through the whole ringer of, like, body dysmorphia. I was a pretty chunk-a-monk kid growing up. I really had some weight on me because I like to eat, and my mouth just wouldn't close, and I would just keep eating. And then when I got to middle school, I played more soccer. I was more active, whatever. When I got to high school, I got injured my freshman year, and I was playing soccer. Soccer was my whole identity for a while. And dude, I got like injured, and I just did not stop eating. So I got pretty big. I also had really bad acne, terrible acne. Also, check out the cup. Polish Club. Shouts out, University of Georgia Polish Club. Very niche, but my goodness. Like, I again, you probably have heard the clip, she called me fat and ugly, and I never wanted to be called that again. It's true. For anyone that's gone through some kind of arc of doing, like, self-improvement, working out, there is a very dark reality sometimes where somebody needs to, like, low-key, call you out, I guess is the word for it, but make you just feel, I don't know, make you feel like a loser, like you're worthless. Really sucks. And in that, what I learned was I I learned the power of consistency, man. I mean, I grinded. I would go to high school, go to my classes, and after high school, there was a cardio club that nobody would go to. Nobody would go to this. Who wants to actively go and run? Okay, this isn't Austin, Texas, where there's 50 million run clubs with dudes that are like in the most insane shape of your life, and they're trying to riz somebody up, riz up shoddy. This is like very much high school, and I was like, okay, I got to hit the gym. And I would do cardio club. I would run every day. I would just this is where it got bad. I would stop eating. Certain meals I just didn't eat. I don't need to eat some stuff for dinner. I don't. I can eat some gum. How about that? And I became super lean, but it came at a cost. It came at a big cost. And the cost was no matter how good my body got, I still hated it. I still was like, this is disgusting. You're ugly. You're worthless, whatever. And then when you do that and you become like low-key a twig, I looked like a skeleton. Like I saw some photos of me the other day and I was like, dude, I was skinny. It just like, you do all this work. You think that you're going to have some crazy glow up. and then nobody cares. No. But like the person that you want to be like, oh my gosh, you're beautiful, whatever. People, you have to, in my opinion, you got to work out for yourself, dude. I've learned this. Like if you work out of spite for other people, it can be good fuel, but it's not sustainable and you will just burn out. And then, bro, the minute that I went to college and I realized that a dining hall is just Golden Corral on steroids. It's just a buffet. You don't think I was eating 4 plates of food every day? You're out of your mind. I was ripping. Dude, okay. For those of you that know UGA, this is niche as well, but UGA has like 5 different dining halls. There's like Bolton, The Niche, Snelling. This is bad that I remember. I'm 2 years graduated. I still remember the names of them. Bolton, Snelling, The Niche, which that was like luxury, bro. It was a nice dining hall. Joe Frank Harris, and there was one more, I believe. What was the last one? Bolton, Joe Frank, O House. How could you forget? Took her to the O House, bro. And there were some days where I would genuinely hit not 1, not 2, but 3 dining halls. And maybe if I was hungry at night and I was sad because I wasn't taking anybody, I wasn't with anyone, and I was like, oh, I would rip a little, a little 4. It was bad. And that's the yo-yo. People talk about yo-yoing. Like a lot of my weight was like tied to my personality, and I wanted to be seen that way, but it wasn't from a perspective of like, okay, I want to get healthy and not feel bad about myself. Anyways, I hope that helps, but in my opinion, a villain origin story is a good introduction to learning the lesson yourself. Absolutely. I do not regret that I went in that way, but sometimes it's true. Like you just need a villain arc to go down, pursue it, and then get to a point where you're like, oh, I actually don't really care about this. Like this is not that important. So yeah, dude. Let's see here. We had a donation a little bit ago. I'm so sorry for going on that tangent. $10. Didy Suarez. Luis Suarez. What you know about Luis Suarez? Those that know. Those that don't know. Dude, Didy, how are you? Thank you, Zerky. A year ago, I got cheated on. Wow. Okay. Mic drop. We lived together when I found out. Fast forward to now, shared my story, and it's helped people. You inspired me to talk to the camera. Thank you. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, I can... Inspiration. Dude, that is huge that you did that. That you took something that was so painful to you and you actually made like a positive change. People really don't understand, like sometimes sharing your story can really, really help somebody. Even if it doesn't, get millions of views. A lot of us are living the same life. A lot of us are living have the same issues, the same things that we're insecure about, the same things that we struggle with. Like, I guess that's why I'm so keen on what I share, and that's why I do it. I was sick of just seeing stuff that I'm like, wow, I'm really, I'm really terrible. I suck. My life sucks. I suck. Like, I'm not a Navy SEAL. I can't carry the boats. This is terrible. But yeah, man. Oh man. That's the Attitude King. Absolutely. Hey Zerk, I just wanted to let you know that I've been mentally struggling a lot lately, and your videos have brought me a lot of peace. I love your energy and accountability for yourself. Thank you so much. It's a very vulnerable thing to say, and I really, really appreciate that you said that. Leander's World. Yes, am I saying that correctly? Or Leander's Word. Dude, thank you so much, man. I'm glad I can give you some comfort in the oasis that is sometimes struggling mentally. It's, dude, there's. Do you guys know, like, sometimes when you're in a funk or you are going through a time where it's like, it's just, you think it's over. Everything feels so long. Everything feels so long. Like getting out of bed feels like a long endeavor. Simple stuff. Taking care of your hygiene. Like that's something that's insane to me, that there have been stretches of my life where I was just like, don't need to brush my teeth because I'm ugly anyways. And it's like, I can't believe that is a thing that sometimes I default to, but it's true. I think a lot of people struggle with that. A lot of people. I'm not sure. The end is just a new beginning. I love that. Godsnack 101. Yes, sir. It absolutely is. Best pickup line to use on a girl through IGDM. We'll use it right now. No cap. Call her. No, okay. If you don't know her, whatever. Don't call her. But I would say, like, I don't know. Bro, just be upfront. Tell her that she's beautiful and you want to take her on a date. Like, on to the next, man. Your time's too valuable to be like, yo, send like eye emojis or something. I don't know. That's what I would do. I'd be straight up. Life is too short. Yum, 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 yum. Let's do this. I made myself a spotted tea, mate. So good. So good. I love a little tea vibe. Please read my messages. I want to be your editor. Absolutely, Christian. I'm getting to that today. After this stream, I'm going to send out an email to everyone who wanted to be an editor. So don't worry about that. Okay. Your prior words on hey Zerk, your prior words on optimism earlier made me wonder if you had any advice on dealing with being stuck in a cynical mindset. It's not gonna lie, something I struggle with crazy these times, dude. I mean, you have. First of all, I think don't feel guilty that you have a cynical mindset. Like, there are a lot of things to be cynical about in this world. So I think that you gotta just put it on the line and just be like, okay, like things are objectively crazy. And a lot of this is very much like something that I'm going to have to deal with. And somehow I have no control over it. I do think that oftentimes if what we consume is like rage, which this has happened to me a lot in this year, if a lot of the things you consume is like rage, you have to understand that there's a lot of stuff that is being made to fuel that emotion, because that emotion pays attention, and attention these days, cha-ching, right? If you're unhappy about something, you feel cynical about something, do something that is like in your life 1% of what that goal of change would be. Maybe one of those things is the dating pool is messed up, right? I can't find a date, whatever. Find a way to approach people in real life and make friends. Because I believe that having a cynical mindset comes from evidence, right? That's kind of how mindsets work. Like, we see things, we experience things, and then we're like, that's what it is. It is what it is. That's what it is. The world sucks. Everything I'm experiencing sucks. So if you create a little bit of positivity for yourself, it goes a long way. That's really what I can say has helped me. Just being like, okay, I despise the fact that when I go to a public place, people are like eating. This was a huge thing in college. It's a huge thing now. People just like eat watching some kind of thing, right? In like a restaurant. And I feel like, with my European heritage, like restaurants are a place where you're meant to be seen, bro. You're meant to like hang out with people. You're meant to share a meal. It's like I grew up having family dinners a lot in our household, so it's a huge thing for me. And like I wish the same for other people to experience that. So I would go out of my way to like sit down with people and have conversations and eat with them. Goes a long way. It makes you realize, oh, I can actually, there's something I can do. Even though it's not going to solve the big problem right away, there's a good chance if you step up and do something, other people are going to notice. My answer on that. Ooh, King Citrus, thank you for the £5, right? Not euro, pound, yes. Do you have any advice on how to recover from mistakes you've made at university? Also, you should do gardening with Zerky Stream. Oh, yeah, I'd love to do some gardening with the Zerky Stream. Mistakes you've made at university. I mean, that is a very, like, if you're talking about not taking your academic studies seriously enough, it's the past, man. It's the past. If you hurt people, you never forget it. It's not something you ever forget. But I think if you want to be a better person, there's always a route for you to change and actually like change pretty consistently and show up. It all comes down to how do you show up now? Are you taking those things that were mistakes at, uni, and are you still doing those same things? Are you still like, one of my biggest mistakes was I wasn't locked in on things that I really wanted to do. I need to go to uni and do whatever. Then change it. Do something else, man. Like, people go through their entire lives making the same mistakes and complaining about it. It will be uncomfortable to make that change, but I definitely think, like, this is another thing. Uni and college is not the best time of your life. If you don't want it to be the best time of your life, don't make it the best time of your life. It's cool. If it wasn't the best time of your life, it does not mean that there's nothing better for you in the future. Uni was fine for me. It was fine, bro. I love my life now. I love the people I'm around. I love the ways that I'm learning more than I ever did before. I was not learning in uni. I was going to uni so that I could get through uni and college. Take it on yourself, man. Make that change. That's what I would say about that. Ben, I recognize Ben, man. Ben is a real one. He's been here since day one. Ben, shout out to you, man. The toll man is here. Oh my goodness. Hey Zerky, I've been seeing your stuff since the journaling videos on your other channel. Appreciate you and all you do. What do you think the biggest lesson you've learned recently is? Biggest lesson I learned recently is... It's a great question. Ben, dude, nice. Biggest lesson I learned recently. I have it literally right here. I'm going to grab it. This is for reference I used to do like title cards for the show, and I'm going to bring them back, but this is a title card I would write on because I messed this up, but it's so funny that it's here. And it kind of looks cool with all like the, because I use like Sharpies for my stuff. Every second counts. This is by far something that has been so prominent in my life recently. Like not looking at life like every second counts. So I need to work every second and I need to spend every second doing something so that I am worthy to somebody else's standards. It's doing, like, the way that I would put it is not letting yourself be distracted, having time in between doing things, and taking your time seriously. Because, dude, we lose so much time, like, just kind of mindlessly putzing around. And sometimes it's good to, like, spend time watching a movie or hanging out with people. Like, there's been days where I'm like, I need to work on this thing. I want to work on this creative project, or I want to do my taxes. What? I got to still do that. No, but there have been times. Oh, sorry. There have been times where I really wanted to do something, and then I just like I don't take it seriously enough, and I just don't want it enough. I don't really understand the scope of how much time it takes or what you need to do in order to make something happen. So, man, yeah, the bear reference. Just finished watching that show. Yes, Cods. Yes, 100%. Somebody commented a song. Wait, what was this in response to the Jane Remover comment? I'm so curious. Femsigs. What was that? What was that in response to? Yo, Tommy, Tommy, Caleb, what's up, man? What's up, you two? But yeah, Ben, that's what I would say that here's what I would say. This is what I've learned. Treat your passions the same way you would treat showing up for your boss at work or showing up for a class that you know attendance is mandatory in. I've used that mindset in my life, and it's actually made me enjoy being on this planet 20 times more. That's what I'll say. Drink your water too, man. Stay hydrated. It's a crazy world. Can you give a shout out to my boy Jamachma? Jamachma? Shout out Jamachma one time, man. I hope you're doing well. Zerky Show sends some love. Can you give me a suggestion on what to build in my Minecraft world? Brother, I would say like you should build a I'm going to say like airplane or something. I don't know. Build a place that you remember from either your childhood or like from a very nostalgic period of your life and try to recreate it based on memory. That's what I would do. I feel like that can be really, really cool. Oh, some people are dropping big house. Yeah. That's a good idea too, Tommy. Zerky, I appreciate your videos, man. They always seem to come on the feed at the right time. Thank you. Woo, little donation from Turkey. Oh my goodness. I got so much love for Turkey, bro. I went to Turkey as a young kid, and I will never forget the Bursaspor Stadium. I think it's Bursaspor. They have the alligator on it. You know what I'm talking about? If you know, you know. But dude, oh my gosh, like we went to Ankara, we went to Pumankale, I think is one the salt thing that has all the salt. I don't know. I'm tapped in, man. I love Turkey. Hey Zerky, listening to your thoughts on my drive to campus and while by myself has changed me a lot during a tough period in my life. It is good to see your face during finals week. Congrats on 100K. Much love from Turkey, man. Thailand or Talon. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, dude. Good luck on your finals. Lock in. You got this. And remember, it is more important that you have a good night rest than cramming your brain with knowledge. I've learned that in failing a couple exams. That's what I've learned. But yeah, man. Yeah. Shouts out. Harold the Goat with the 5 pound, mate. Hey Zerky, this is for your next Chili's order. And what would be your best advice on dealing with procrastination? Love from England, Zerky. Yo, shout out Harold. What part of England are you from, man? Harold, best thing for procrastination. This is from a master. I am a master in procrastinating and a master in baiting for sure. Like I can bait no problem, right? And with procrastination, what I would say is that if you know you're going to procrastinate something, stop lying to yourself and just wait until the last minute because you already are going to do it. So fill your time with something that you'd actually want to do. I think that is like something that is so worth your time. Like, I mean, I would master. Whoa. Whoopsies. Sorry. I'm from Surrey. Shout out Surrey one time, Harold. Yeah, no, Harold. I mean, if you're going to procrastinate it anyways, then it's chill. Like, spend the time that you would procrastinate on doing something that matters to you, whether it's kicking with homies, like doing some kind of, I don't know, watching some movies, like journaling, gardening. Sure, why not? And then lock in on that 2 hours that you have left. I know this is like crazy advice, but there are some people that's just how they operate. And I'm one of them, man. I wait until the last minute, but also deadlines are a beautiful thing. Like set yourself a deadline way before you think you need to finish something. I think that is like has helped me bar none, man. Yeah, that's what I would say. Hey, Zerk, hope you're doing well. I'm off to a rough start this month. Just got rejected after finally gathering my courage to open up about my feelings. Oh, rough. Sucks a lot, but it's been slowly getting better. Hey, Robix, it's good to hear that. You should be proud of yourself. You mustered up the courage to say something. You know how many people go through life and they like have crushes on people and never tell them? That's a beautiful thing. It is a privilege and such a unbelievably wonderful thing that we can get our hearts broken. I know that people like don't like, they'll be like, what are you talking about? Right. But dude, what a beautiful thing it is to feel and to feel deeply and to just make a fool out of yourself. Because at the end of the day, people have the memory of a goldfish. They're not going to remember. It's going to pass. It shall pass. Zerky, how are you? Do you stream often? This is the first one. First Zerky Show stream. First one. Ooh, this is a banger question right here. I'm really struggling academically and emotionally. I feel uninterested, stuck, worthless, and unmotivated, and I could really use some advice on how to start getting out of this. Love you, Zerk. It sounds like to me you don't like what you're doing at all. At all. I would ask yourself if it's something you're really passionate about, or are you doing something for somebody else? Because what I've noticed, and this is across the board with like not only people, but also with pursuing things or just like doing things. If someone donated earlier. Thank you so much, Big Iron. Thank you. I will read that in a second. Like sometimes you have moments where, or sorry, scratch that. Rewind, right? If it does not excite you and it's not doing something for you, you need to put it in the bin. Put it in the bin. If it's academics, you got to change it. You got to change it. If you're in too deep, okay, you can finish it. But the most like uninterested I was to continue pursuing things was when I just wasn't having fun, and I wasn't allowing myself to have fun either. That's a huge thing. Huge thing. People just don't do. Have fun, bro. This life is hard. Life is very difficult. Okay. It gets challenging. It gets very challenging. Best thing you can do is find ways to make it fun. Because if it's the other side and just like, well, it sucks to suck. Like, no, it's not worth it. In my opinion, I don't think it's worth it. We're going to read that dono in 1 second here. How you guys doing? You guys enjoying the stream so far? So far, so good, man. 140 people. This is crazy. This is nuts, man. And we're pretty bare bones here, but hey, appreciate everyone being here right now. Okay, let's read this donation from MQURO Wave. Mikuro? Maybe. Hi, Zerky. Thank you so much for everything. Your podcast really helped me through a hard time. I really appreciate you. Oh, thank you. I really like a girl, and I know she likes me too, but I'm scared of being seen trying to love. Not rejection, just people gossiping and judging us. Other people are not your relationship. Other people are not your relationship. They're going to gossip. All right. Let them. Let them gossip. All that matters is that you like this girl and she likes you back. And if somebody is going to be getting in their business, that just shows, what does that show about them? That they want to be jealous about something that you have that's going good for you? Psst, get out of here. I think you ask her out like yesterday. You go on a date and like people are going to talk regardless. Who cares, man? Also, where is this from? ARS. I'm curious. Let's see. I want to see where this is from. Not the architecture, but the RS currency is from Argentina. Bueno. Dude, I want to go to Argentina really bad. I want to go to a Boca game. That's on my list of of like tried and true bucket list items, man. Like the La Bombonera, dude, it looks so cool. I really want to go to it. Yeah, Argentinian pesos, yes. Those kind of people shouldn't concern your life. Absolutely, cool kid, 100%, 100%. What are your thoughts on saving money? Hold on, I'm going to read that in a second. I just got another donation from Harry Cat 7163. Hey, Zerky, I've loved listening to you. What's your advice on resilience? Exams for uni start on Monday, and I have been injured over the past year. Ooh, this has been like a long injury, I guess, so over the past year if you've been injured. Resilience. With resilience, I think you just... I think the best thing you can do is know that your job, especially if you're coming into a position that is very like you're kind of at a disadvantage, like with this injury, you got to do the best that you can do. And sometimes it is not defined by a grade. It's not defined by what metric or something else. Like, dude, if you were injured over the past year, your goal's got to be getting better out of the injury. The exams are going to come and go, but you can retake exams. Your health is one thing that you have. So treat your health like it matters. That's what I would tell you. And if you're not going to, dude, if you're not going to pass certain exams or do well on certain tests, it's just a test. It's just a test. People put so much pressure on school, and it's so backwards, man. It's like the pressure is on passing exams so that you go down a pipeline to where you're going to be working for the rest of your life. It's not on actually learning skills that are valuable. All of those skills you somehow learn on the job, which I would even argue now is kind of, I don't know how much that is happening, but dude, do the best you can. Do the best you can. And truly, I wish that I wasn't so hard on myself at times in my life, because I was definitely just like, well, your good is not good enough. But sometimes all I could give was good. So hope that helps, man. And good luck on your exams if you're studying. Anyone who's doing exams, man, good luck. I remember that time, and it was just like, bruh. Hey, okay, from Ricky. Hey, Zerky, any tips for last minute exam prep dealing with anxiety and procrastination? Much love. Find a way to like lower the threshold of what you need to study, and rewrite stuff with your handwriting. That has helped me a lot in my life. It's like rewriting things and changing things in my own handwriting. Find a way that you can learn and study in a way that's actually fun to you. That's huge. That's what I would tell you. Find the fun in it. Kind of simple, but I hope that helps a little bit. Tom Ford, go to Chili's order. Tommy, how are you doing? Dude, Tom Ford, if there is one person that has genuinely changed the course of my life, it is this man right here. Truly. He's been such a battery. Tommy he's a good friend of mine in Austin. He has shown me that you can do anything you want at any time of the day and get anything done. He is so talented, and he believes in his talent that he just focuses on getting something done. And that is something very special, Tommy. You are a very special person. And I appreciate that you are in my life. Brother, go to Chili's order. I just like the mozzarella things. The mozzarella things that have the barbecue sauce on them. That is my go-to. But honestly, guys, I have not been hitting Chili's. I haven't hit Chili's since I went with my my now partner like last year, I think. Yeah, last year at this time. Just not something, like, hasn't come up. I've wanted to do like an event at a Chili's and give everyone a $60 tab, but they don't want to make it happen. So Chili's, reach out to me. Like, tap in. What's going on? Shout out to the Chili's waitress who gave me 6 mugs of Dr. Pepper. No holding back the blessing to that day. Oh my God. No holding back the blessings that day. Dude, that sounds beautiful. 6 mugs of Dr. Pepper is concerning though. I hope you're good, man, because I would have crashed, bro. I would have been jeez. Okay, this is the question. Sorry, I was reading this and then I moved on. Yotul asked, "What are your thoughts on saving some money and just moving to the countryside and starting a farm and retiring at 30?" That's a beautiful, beautiful goal. Seems like you want to do it. So, I mean, if you're asking it, why does what I think matter in that? I think that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Um, yeah, man. I think if that is a dream of yours and you want to do it, rip it, bro. Who cares? Like, it's your life. You're going to be the one on the farm. Now, don't do something because people are telling you how good it is. Go and try it for yourself. Like, if you want to work on a farm and see what it is to live in the farm life, do like a exchange or like a volunteer service where you can go and live on a farm. Because people think that it's all bitter, sweet because there's issues with what's in the food and how things get fed. I mean, food, I know in the U.S. is a rough topic, man. There's interesting stuff in our food, but at the same time, farming, like this dream of like, I'm going to be self-sufficient and I'm going to be farming and all this, bro. Do you understand how hard it is to like sustain just yourself? It's not easy. There's a reason that we created all of the processes that we have now. It's because it's labor intensive. So if you are up to it and you're passionate about it, you should do it. That's my opinion. But I would love to have like a farm and grow some stuff, but also I recognize like, I don't know. I want to try it first. I've like done some gardening, but I haven't tried it. Got another dono. Lauda Biker. Ooh, from Argentina again. 2K. My goodness. Doubled it and give it to the next person. Thank you for everything you share. Listening to your podcast has helped me grow as a person and build better relationships with the people in my life. Keep up the great work. That is love, man. Thank you so much. And I'm glad that this show has been good for you and has helped. That is very, very special. Artsy. Or Artize. Man, these names, I'm sorry, guys. It's rough for me. This is the first one. I'm alone. Yeah, I'm sorry. But you're not. You're with us here. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. That's what matters, man. Look at how many people already responded to you here. Dude, everyone's a friend of the show. Like, please. But I will say, okay, if you do feel alone, this is something that has been a theme in my life at times. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I love alone time. I've spent this entire week alone preparing to do this show. The prep, and it's funny because the show is pretty bare bones, right? But getting everything in order and actually making this happen, I had to prep. I had to like do stuff. I had to say no to plans. But I love what I do. And I love the fact that I get to interact with everyone here. I really wanted to do this, that I was like, I'll be alone for a little bit. Sometimes, dude, like being alone is the best thing you can do. But if you feel guilty that you are alone because like other people are hanging out and having a good time and you have FOMO, just know that like you are perceiving them one way. They might not even be having fun. They might not even be enjoying themselves. Everything is in the eye of the beholder, man. Seriously. Congrats on your 100K milestone, Zerk. I really like how you talk unabated, off the cuff. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's the only way I can talk. I've tried to do scripts, man. I am not a script kind of guy. Not a script kind of guy at all in the slightest. Oh, man. Listen, you guys, we've been chatting for a chill hour here. I want to take a quick break, take care of some things because I've been drinking my little tea. I'm going to be back in 2 minutes. We're going to take a tiny, tiny break and ask some questions. I want some questions in the chat. Ooh, PSG or Arsenal? Great question. I love that question. We're going to get back to it in 1 second. Give me like a minute or two. How we doing? How we doing? All right. Thank you guys so much. I had to take a little break there. How we doing in the chat here? Doing good, doing good. Did we get any donations while I was gone? Oh my goodness, we did. Okay. I want to catch this up real quick. You guys can hear me okay? Yes. Oh, we got to refresh this. I want it to show on the chat. One second. Okay. Pew. All right, there we go. Let's see where we're at here. Oh, we're getting donos left and right. Jeez. Okay. Hey from Wales, Caleb, MTB. Hey from Wales. Your vids help me a lot. What VHS camcorder do you use in your vids? Gonna get one for filming after I finish my second year of engineering for the nostalgic vibes. Love to stream, dude. Woo! Do I leak the sauce? Dude, okay, first of all, Caleb, thank you so much. Yes, I'm going to leak the sauce because I think you guys should do it. I film strictly, in my opinion, on Sony camcorders, vintage Sony camcorders. They're ones that you could probably get from the 2000s. This one is a DCR SX85. They are so fun to film with, so easy. I just love the audio. I love how it sounds. It's just very nice. And so I would recommend you get one of these. You can buy them on eBay. It's probably your best bet. I've tried to buy them at not pawn shops, but at thrift stores. It's hit or miss. Facebook Marketplace, same thing. eBay is your best friend. You get a buyer guarantee sometimes too. So it's nice if you ever have some issues, because I bought a couple camcorders before and then they've had issues. But yes, thank you so much, man. And good luck on your finishing your second year of engineering. Congrats. What kind of engineering are you doing? Let us know. Are you doing civil? Are you doing normal? Whatever, what have you? Let me know. Yeah, some people were already guessing. Man, this chat is going so quick. We have to convince Zerky to create a Discord server. Guys, Discord, I don't have beef with Discord, but this is like I think it's a self-limiting belief. I'm open to it. I am open to it. But Discord sometimes brings people who like younger folks, if you get what I'm saying. There's just been a lot of cases of that. But that's a very small way of thinking of how things go. So I want to look into some kind of community, something. My ideal dream is to do shows and do events where people can come meet each other, and I do some kind of show and then you guys can meet me. That would be like the best. But we're going to see. We're going to see where it goes. I mean, if you know anything about Discord servers, hit me, DM me, email me. Maybe we can do something. But it's been I'm kind of on the fence, and I'll be honest about it. But I'm open to hearing. Hear me out. I'm open to hearing it out. Hey, Zerk, another question from a Harold. The GOAT. Harold. What would be your best advice at becoming a content creator and being able to build a platform and an audience? Thanks, Zerk. Dude, great question. This is one I get all the time. What I would say is make the stuff that you want to see and stop telling yourself that you need insane amounts of camera gear, insane amounts of whatever to make it happen. Content is like, in pursuing anything, if you want to become great at anything, you actually have to find it fun. If you like content creation from the outside because you can make a lot of money, you are not going to last. Because I'll tell you, I really only started to sustain myself from what I do now, like a year ago, about a year ago, like not even about a week ago, about a year ago. And it's wonderful, but it's also, work goes into it. Now, you've heard the whole thing, being a content creator or being a streamer is harder than being a nurse. No, it's not. It's not. But what I will say is that you really got to have the passion for it, because there's a lot of people that are doing this and there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to do, but I would say try it. And there is not a formula to this. You kind of need to make things that you find interesting and you would want to watch on your own accord. If you do that, the people will come. Your piece of content, your piece of work, it's a magnet. Treat it like a magnet. And if you can attract the right people, they are going to support you regardless of, what you decide to create and what you decide to pursue. Yada, yada, yada. Caleb Shaw. What do you know about Caleb Shaw? My beautiful, young, passionate, inspirational roommate. Caleb, how are you? Hope you're doing well, man. I miss you a lot. It's been very quiet in the house. Caleb, if you had one day to live, what's your last day on Earth looking like? This is an interesting question because, you know, if I had an unlimited budget, I mean, whatever. If I had one last day on Earth, I think I would learn how to fly a plane. I think that would be pretty awesome. I would take a flight. If I was in Austin, let's say it's like announced, you know, breaking news tomorrow, the world is ending. Then I would probably take a little flight to South Padre Island, take a little flight to Sarasota, Miami or something, in a little Cessna and a little plane. I think I want to get my pilot's license eventually because it is something that kind of scares me because, dude, flying an airplane, like I was scared of driving a car when I was 15. Flying an airplane? Yeah, okay. But I think it'd be so fun. And I always wanted to be one of those, you know, pilots that would be like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on today's flight. I'm your captain speaking. I don't know why I was British in the beginning, but yeah, dude, it would be fun. So I might do it. Yeah, bro, but that's probably what I would do. Someone asked, what's your favorite cuss word? That's clever, brother. That's clever. You know, I don't actually, I do cuss in real life. But I try not to. I feel like there's a lot of words that are very expressive, but sometimes for comedic effect, I like to rip an F word if you catch my drift. I don't know. There's also, English does not have the best cuss words. Spanish has got us beat. And you know who's top tier, bro? Bro, it's got to be Polish, man. I mean, the way they put things together, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. Guys, I have to go. Bye. Bye-bye. Wozezdrowski. Goodbye, man. Hope you're doing well. Have a good night. Dude. Oh, my gosh. Khalid Criff. What's up, dude? Oh my. I'm going to do a whole story on that. Okay. Hey, Zerk. I was curious about... Okay, I got this donation here from Alex Steele. Fire name, brother. Hey, Zerk, was curious about your advice on handling the disappointment of a breakup when your ex chooses to focus on themselves. Oh, I have thoughts. I'm happy for them. I love them, but part of me feels like I need to move on. No, you don't. I mean, eventually, yes, if you want to move on, you definitely should. But, bro, if y'all just broke up and you're still disappointed, that is a normal feeling to have. I didn't get over my like first serious kind of relationship, I guess, for like 2 years, man. It took me a while. Not everyone is on the same timeline. Some people are able to forget about someone like the same day that they break up. They're like, all right, peace, you know, whatever. I can't do that. I don't know. And I don't want to do that. There's no part of me that's like, oh, that sounds, you know, you got to mourn somebody. You got to sit there and wait a little bit. And that's just, it happens. It happens. Thank you so much. It's a great question. I would say handling the disappointment. It's knowing that the version of them that you had in your head was not reality. It wasn't reality. And that's something that you have to deal with of like, where did this version come from? Why did you think that they were like that? It's something I've had to really think in my life quite some time. And, you know, I'm really happy because those disappointing times will lead you to somebody good. I believe so. And I know so. Alex, thank you so much. Axel. I am not reading this correctly. Axel Steele, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you, man, and I hope you're having a great day. And take your time. Take your time. Moving on is not... And this is what I do. If you're separated, don't lurk on their stories. Don't lurk on their social media. Live your life. You just spent so much time living your own life. Do your own thing. Do your own thing. It's so important. Dude, okay, so many people have been asking about the Champions League. I want to do... Zurki Pozdros Polski. Siema stary, co tam? Also, Skelly isn't even playing. Some people are really going at it about Arsenal. This guy's been asking, Yo, Zurki... Great name. Harry has been asking, yo, Zerky, did you buy a new airplane model recently, or do you have any other models other than the Boeing 777? So I have only the 767. If I said 777, sorry, but wait, I'll go grab it. Give me 1 second. Actually, wait up. I know exactly what to do here. I'll be right back. All right. This is my pride and joy, man. I love, if you guys know, I'm such a fan of airplanes. So, oh, whoops. Okay, I turned the music off. Sorry about that. Okay. So this right here is a 767. This was no, I'm so sorry. This is a 787. What am I talking about? I'm out of my mind right now. This is 787, lot Boeing 787. They make these in the company is based out of Washington, the state on the west coast of the United States. They make these beautiful aluminum tubes that you sit and have a kid kick the back of your seat for 12 hours, flying. But I have only this one so far. And I want to get more models. It's an addiction, bro. When you start getting models, it's like you just can't stop. I used to have like a bunch of them as a kid. That's all I used to ask for as a kid. So it's a lot. Okay. I hope that answers your question. But I would love to get a Concorde and an A380. And I'm flying on an A380 very, very soon. I might have to make a whole video about that because that is one of the best planes I've ever been on. Anyways, rip Antonov 225. Rip. You got to get a Spirit airplane model. Definitely need to get that. Arsenal mentioned. All right. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I hope I don't get taken down for this, but I want to do something really quick. Okay. Wait up. I'm doing something. We're gonna do something for the. All right. Check 1 2 1 2. What do y'all know about the Champions League? What do y'all know about it? Because there is a big game coming up. And you know me, I love a little footy. I love a little tea. And I want you guys to do a little vote. Let's see here. Let's do a poll, man. Let's do a poll. All right. Who's winning Champo this year? Okay. For those of you that are unaware, and there's a good chance some of you are not, there's a big game in European soccer that's coming up, football, and it is against English team Arsenal and French team PSG. The crazy thing about this game is it's historic. It's historic. It's a huge thing. It's a huge thing. Dang, wait, let's see who's, I can't see it. Why can't I see who's winning? No, wait, why is it like, oh, okay, that's why, because it's not scrolling down. Wait, that's not good. What's going on? Okay, there we go. And I see I got a donation, so I'm going to read that. Also from Argentina, y'all are sending some love today, and I really appreciate it. So, okay, this is historic. For those of you that don't follow football, like the Champions League is basically deciding who is the best team in all of Europe. And a bunch of different, every country in Europe has a domestic league. So think of like, imagine if you watch like basketball, imagine that, we have the National Basketball Association in the NBA. And then we have, let's say Canada had their own league and Mexico had their own league. And all of them came together and they decided who's the best in all of, North America. So that's what they do in Europe. And this is a huge deal because there's lore. I mean, football is like the lore capital of the world. And essentially you have a team called Arsenal that hasn't played in the Champions League for 20 years. They have not made a final, and they used to be considered like a troll club. Like they weren't really that good. And now they're back. They're back. And some people, people who love Arsenal really love Arsenal. I have, shout out my best friend from childhood, Patrick. He loves this, and he's going to probably lose his mind on the day of. But on the other side, PSG is a team that has been like fueled with money. Arsenal too, but PSG to a big degree. And like they have been assembling a lot of different players that are actually insane. Like this team won the league last year, and they're coming back for a second repeat of that. They want another ring. They're on some Brady time, which is like, does not really happen that often. Does not happen that often. Anyways, I'm going to end this poll. People are thinking Arsenal is going to win. That's pretty insane. That's pretty crazy. We're going to see. I mean, I don't know. But, man, if you're into fun fact, Arsenal fans are called Gooners. They are. Yes. They are. This is true. This is no troll. That is the name. And it goes after they have what is it called? Cannon on their badge. I think that's what it comes from, but it's also pretty funny. Okay, sorry. I got a donation a while ago. I'm so sorry to make you wait. We were in the middle of something here. Okay, Mariano Benjamin Sanchez. How are you, man? 100 Argentinian dollars. Thanks for all, Zerky. Congratulations for the 100K. Thank you so much. You made me ponder much things about life and relationships. It's crazy. Greetings from Argentina. I need to ask you, what's your take on addictions? What's my take on addictions? I want to try something. I want to use... Hold on. I want to play music again, but I want to play it a little quieter because I was playing it kind of loud. So let me know if it's loud for you guys or if it's chill. 1 second, because I want to answer this question properly. Here. Okay, let's see. Whoa. Yep. What's my take on addictions? I've got some takes. So, how is the level? Is the level of the music okay, guys? Is it good? Hit some, drop some hearts or something so I know. Let me know if it's good or not. I do want to give you a quality response here. I'm going to turn up just a tiny bit. I thought y'all were talking about the Roblox game. Nice. Okay. There we go. Okay, we good. Perfect. All right, here are my thoughts on addiction, bro. Addiction is one of those things that is just... I have dealt with... I still deal with, today. It's not something that I've, kicked fully. And, a thing that I used to be, addicted to and has been a struggle through all my life has been, I'm just gonna say it, man. I think I'm not alone on this. But, dude, a lot of people are struggling with that adult material, that corn on the cob. And... it is so crazy because what I've learned in addiction, just a little lower, 30% lower. Oh my goodness. Okay. Lowering it as we speak. You guys got it. I could tell. All right, we'll start over. So I've had my low moments where I definitely was feeling like I was just losing myself in this stuff. As in, it wasn't anything bad. And everyone around me was like, yeah, it's just normal, dude. But I felt really guilty about it. Now I turned the music off. Oh yeah, it paused for a second. I would feel really guilty about it. But I think the huge thing. Oh, someone just said it. It's with you your whole life. It really is. But the thing that enables addiction are triggers, are things that cause you to go into that. And I believe, me personally, that if you find other things that are way, way better for you, that you feel like could bring more joy to you than the addiction, it becomes easier to manage. I would say that whatever you're struggling with, the best thing you can do is figure out what makes you actually go to that thing. Because, it's one thing if you do something because it's fun. It's another thing if you do something because you feel guilty or you feel really bad about yourself and you're just repeating a pattern. So honesty is the first step, right? Admitting that you have an addiction or you are addicted to something is the first step. And then it's about like figuring out how to manage. Yeah, it's just so hard to manage. Dude, lust is so hard to manage. I agree. The fact it becomes that annoying bug in the back of your mind. Dude, that is such a scary thing. But what people don't like sometimes realize, and I didn't realize this for the longest, it's something that is in the back of your mind. But at the same time, like if you demonstrate that you're able to go against it, because you build an identity with addiction. You tell yourself, I am addicted to this thing. I am like watching things I know I shouldn't or I don't want to because I'm coping with like the fact that, I don't know, my life is really difficult right now, or I'm like really stressed, or I'm lonely. And when you do realize what the core of it is, it becomes way easier to be like, okay, like let me track back. Let me see what is making me just go into that, making me automatically be like, okay, I've had a bad day. I'm going to go, get a drink. That's like an old school one, but some people, deal with it. Or I'm going to go do something. And dude, addiction also, it's not vice driven. Sometimes you can be addicted to like pushing people away from your life. Other times, like, you can really use something as simple as like, I don't know, even food. That was a huge thing for me too, was like eating became an addiction. These are all like soothing mechanisms. But the worst thing you can do, in my opinion, what I've learned, worst thing you can do is make yourself feel bad for giving in. Like the minute that you start doing that over and over, dude, it's over, because it becomes a loop. It really does. It becomes this thing where I messed up. I can't do anything good ever in my life because I keep messing up. I have another example of why I messed up. Even let's say you were like abstaining from whatever vice you have for a whole like 2 weeks and then you gave in. That one thing doesn't define you. And sometimes we have to make the monster way smaller or make the thing like not that big of a deal. That's what I would say. But it is so personal that you have to go through it. You really do. And be open about it. Dude, the minute I started talking about this stuff, I was so surprised as to how many of my friends, how many people I knew also struggled with the same thing. Same thing. So you're not alone. It's not like you are the only person that is making you, like big terrible in your life. You're the worst person ever. No. We all have our vices and we all deal with stuff. Addiction on what song is it? A college late registration or college dropout? Yeah. If you ever need a song, I got you, broski. Hold on. No, it's late registration. Wait a minute. That's what I got to say to that. Addiction. No, I hope that helps a little bit. I mean, still deal with it, man. Still deal with it. And you always will. Make it not the worst thing in the world. Don't be so hard on yourself. So that's what I would say to that, my friend. Let's do a little song, shall we? Okay. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. Much love from England, mate. Listen to you at work for the past week. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Make-A-Wish kid. Appreciate that, man. Some people are dropping some cool quotes in the chat here. Courage isn't just a matter of being frightened, it's being afraid and doing what you have to do anyways. It's a great quote. Yes, absolutely. Just got to do it. You will face the little voice in the back of your mind gets quieter and it gets more distant and it'll try to chirp at you. You just can't, acknowledge it's there, and you just got to keep moving and be courageous. And sometimes you lose. That's the truth of it, but it doesn't define who you are. It doesn't. Proper. Dude, nice. What else we got? Hey Zerky, I'm extremely nervous for my senior year. Any words of encouragement or wisdom on how to enjoy it? Also a little nervous about choosing a college or major. Scoity. Man, how to enjoy it. Go to prom, go to dances, hang out with your friends as much as you can. In terms of choosing a college or major, at the end of the day, what matters is you choose a place that you actually want to go to, because it's you that's going to be living that experience. So do not make a decision to please somebody else. Do it because you want to. And if you don't know what you want to do, community college, man. I'm a proud Harper Hawk, okay? I went to community college and I recommend it. It's good. Yeah. It is really good to just like have a lay of the land and see what is out there for you. So yeah. Would Zerky merch be a possibility? Absolutely. It is in the works. Don't you worry. We're going to have something very special very, very soon. I'm eyeing, you'll know about that I'll keep you in the loop. I won't say anything. I don't want to make any promises and then not deliver. I hate doing that. So yar. Let's see what else we have. Show yourself mercy. That's the most important. Yeah, very, very good. Very well said. Hey, Zerk, could you quickly explain your Polish heritage? Pause the music. This is about to get serious. Could you explain your Polish heritage? As a half Pole myself, I've been curious ever since I heard you say pierogi. Haha. Gods, thank you for the question. Yes. So my Polish heritage goes like this. Both of my parents are from Poland, and they immigrated to the United States in the 90s. And my first language as a kid was Polish, and I grew up with my grandmother who also lived in the United States, and she spoke fluent Polish and spoke to me a lot. So I learned Polish. I went to Saturday school for 5 hours every week to learn Polish as well, and I hated it. I hated it growing up, and I'm so grateful that now, as an adult, I stuck with it because it is such a beautiful thing that I know how to speak another language. And if you have any pretext, you have distant relatives, you have a grandmother, you have a mother, father, dude, learn the damn language, bro. Learn it. People don't understand that language is like a key into culture, and we have like it's another perspective because people have expressions that aren't directly translated. People have things and words they come up with and phrases that are so unique to certain emotions experienced in a certain culture. And we really do like take an arrow to the knee by just not like just being like, oh, we're just going to speak English. That's it. I don't know. That's what I would say. Like try something else. Try a different language. But to what I was saying. So I grew up speaking Polish, and I just kept with it. And to this day, I have a tutor. I have family in Poland. I'm very proud to be Polish. I'm very proud of my roots, my korzenie. So yeah, man, it's cool to hear that you're half Polish. I hope that maybe you're like, ooh, I want to learn. Dude, do it. Anything you can. It's worth it. It really is. But yeah, bro. I really appreciate that you ask people where they're from and how they do stuff. Oh, we got a donation from Bill. Bill, have you been watching any good shows recently? I'm not really that much of a show watcher, if I'm quite honest. I don't really watch. I watch YouTube. Funny enough. I like when I eat and disassociate, I watch YouTube. No, but I was watching like Fallout for a little bit, and and everything is like, cool with Fallout. I love the lore. I didn't even play the games much like growing up. I just would watch the video essays about the lore. I just like I have this thing where I stop. I just stop. I don't finish something. Do you guys have this problem too, where you like watch something and then you get to a point where you're like, meh. I just don't really feel compelled to finish it. That's been a huge thing for me. So I want to just be more disciplined and watch some good shows. But outside of that, I was watching The Bear, and then they made 20 seasons of it, and there's a new season every day now. So I'm far behind, and I loved The Bear. The Bear was incredible. I watched it at a period in my life where I really needed it, and it was just, it locked me in. But yeah, have I seen Invincible? Yes, I have seen Invincible, actually. That's a great show. Phenomenal show, man. I love it. I do recommend that show. If you haven't seen Invincible, check it out. Again, I'm just so bad at keeping up with them. I'm so bad at keeping up with them. The only show I keep up with is like my own, and that's even a hard sell sometimes. So yeah. In terms of people are asking about the merch, we're going to we're figuring out. We're going to get a manufacturer and make sure it's good, high quality. I don't want to do anything that's like cheap. So as in like cheap to sell. I want to do something that's good and that is worth your money. Let's see what else here. So yeah, in terms of good shows, what can I recommend or tap into here? I can tell you, I want to really see that new AI doc that came out, which isn't even new. It came out in April, but I really want to see that. That seems kind of cool to tap into. So I'm going to see if I can use my AMC Stubbs Pass to go watch it, but we'll see. Bill, let me know, what kind of shows are you into? I want you to let me know. And yeah, Vsauce, best eating YouTuber ever. I agree. Great. Dude, I used to watch those things you can do online now, guys, episodes all the time. My dad and I love Vsauce, and my dad watches a lot of shows, and he was watching Sopranos for a little bit. And funny enough, a lot of the shows that I would watch would be like my dad would be watching something, and then I'd be like walking by as a kid, and I would peep game, you know. Matcha Girl 04 asks, tour when? Bay Area visit. 415 mentioned. Is that the 415 is the area code? Hey, shout out the Bay one time. That is, we're gonna have to make it out to the Bay. Good friend of mine, actually, she lived in the Bay for a little bit and she loved it. Yeah, dude. I mean, I want to do the whole country. I want to go to places where they tell you not to go. Like, I think it'd be cool to do some, you know, what's going on in Fargo, you know? Where's Fargo? Is that North Dakota or Nebraska? No, that's North Dakota, I think, or South Dakota. Let's see. Let's look it up. We can literally look it up. We have, if only we had something that we could check the location of. Is it South Dakota? It's a city in South Dakota. Like, I don't know. That'd be sick. I just want to go all over. I don't want to be in one spot. But yeah, Bay Area for sure. I got to just make it out, dude. I've never seen the bridge. The only parts of California I've ever been to is like LA. And LA is its own thing, man. It's its own really, really cool thing. But I want to tap into it. Arcane is my favorite show. I've seen the first episode of Arcane. I liked it. It was cool. I didn't see any other ones. My girlfriend's a big fan of it. So I might have to tap in again. Hey, Zerk, you love the vids. You watch The Boys. I've watched The Boys. I'm a fan of The Boys. I like it. I think it's very funny, and it's done really, really well. I watched Barry too. If you guys know Barry, it was like this comedy that was on for a little bit, and it was about an assassin turned actor. It was really funny. I really liked it. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys would want to tap into that. How do you feel about Project Hail Mary? It's very much your kind of movie. It is. And you know what? Angelo? I liked it. So there you go. You nailed it. I loved Project Hail Mary. It was very good. My mom donated again. Mom, please stop. Dziękuję bardzo, mamo. Ma się dobrze, mam nadzieję. Okay. Zerky, what is your take on traveling? Also, there was a good question in the chat about how do you travel when the budget is really limited? What are your tips there? Dude, in terms of traveling, what I would say is make friends with people that are from other places. How do you do that? When you're in high school, there's a good chance that you're going to have some kind of exchange students come to your high school. If not in college, you will 1,000% have it if you go to a bigger university. Befriend as many of those people as you can. Because one of the worst parts about traveling on a budget is finding places to sleep and stay. That can be very expensive. You go to a place like Ireland. I happened to be in Ireland. It was like £100 to stay somewhere every night, and I did not have £100 to spend on like a hotel or a hostel. Like, no, it's not happening. So, I would say there are a lot of programs that do exchanges where you can go and live somewhere and work on a piece of property, work in a cafe, work at some kind of hostel, something, and you get room and board comped, and you maybe get like a stipend. Look into any kind of program like that. If you really, really want to do that, then I like, if you really want to travel, you can make it happen. And also, like, in terms of flights, like, flying is the hardest thing, and it's more expensive now, which is awesome. I would say, like, go when don't go in the summer if you can. And sometimes you might have to wait a little bit. You might have to wait until you're in college and you can go somewhere for a week, or you can go at another time. But if there is a will, there is a way. Also, travel just in your vicinity. Dude, there are so many hidden gems in all parts of the world. Texas has South Padre Island. It is beautiful. I went and stayed there for a little bit. You could do it, a drive, stay at a cheap motel. I've been to Corpus Christi in Texas too that way. There are ways to travel, but also, like, whatever way that you can. Like, for you, your budget might only allow you to go to the next city over. You should still do it and meet people, because the next time you won't have to pay somewhere to stay. That's what I would tell you. That's what I would tell you. Save up. But yeah, traveling is expensive, but you can make it work in Europe, in Southeast Asia. I hear it's the most expensive thing you're going to pay for is like the flight. And then everything else is like, you just meet people. And those are great places. Like, hostels are really good places to meet other people from across the world, because you guys are in the same city. You're talking. You're probably a foreigner. It's good to just like meet those people, because there's a lot of people traveling from all across the world. And I've traveled the most through friendship. That's what I would say. What else? Okay. Yotuel. The €2. Have you ever thought of doing the Camino? The Camino. What is that? Are you talking about Cameo? Or the Camino? Oh, no, you're totally not talking about that. You are talking about something else. You are talking about the Camino de Santiago. Whoa. It's a network of ancient UNESCO recognized pilgrimage routes across Europe. I haven't thought about this. I honestly, full transparency, didn't even know about it until you brought it up. I'm going to look into this. Thank you so much. This looks kind of interesting. Have you done it yet? Well, have you tapped in? Has it been fun? Let me know. People going crazy in the chat. Hi, Zerky, I love you. You genuinely helped me get through final. Lots of love from the Philippines. Shout out the Philippines one time. No way. I was looking at a DCR S85. Love Sony. A7S III is my main cam. I'm doing general engineering, but mechanical is my fave. Finished a 15-hour microcontroller exam Thursday. I think I did pretty well. Dude, Caleb, awesome. Yeah, dude, the Sony A7 III, it's a good camera. I hear good things about it. I film on like a ZV-E. Like I got like the bare bones. I don't need, the fancy schmancy lens stuff, but it's like, dude, anything that does the job is so important. Like anything that you can do that lowers the threshold of you filming, that's your best friend. Some people really love the lenses and they love cameras and they love fiddling around with that stuff. I really don't. I'm not into that. But yeah, man. Yeah. That's what I would say. All right, we got a donation. Corbin M76. Have you ever heard of Zibaldon? This is really, you're putting me in a position where I don't know. Zibaldon? It's a commonplace book filled with facts, receipts, quotes, misusings. Ooh. Oh, you're tapping me into some journal stuff, Corbin. Okay, wait. Dude, this looks so cool. Wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. I forgot. I can show you guys my screen because I am streaming, which is awesome. Hold on. Let me figure out how to do this. Boom. Okay, you can see the whole thing. Can you guys see my screen? Let's see if I can bring up the chat. Hold on. One second. I want to make sure that we got this. I think you should be able to. I'm going to check on the... Did you guys see my screen right there or no? JoJo Music, I explained what happened to the Zerky show mail time. I'll explain it again after this. But yes, you can. Cool. That is great. Okay. Zibaldon. Okay. Let me look this. Zibaldon. Is it Italian or Spanish? We shall see. Okay. This is what we got here. Zibaldone. So, massive personal notebook, a collection. Okay. I hope this is what you're talking about, because if it is, this is some niche. This is like right up my alley, man. Okay. Giacomo Leopardi, massive personal notebook, collection of over 4,500 pages of notes, reflections, and aphorisms written between 1817 and 1832, intended as an intellectual workshop. Dude, let's look into this. I want to see what's on this. Dude, this is crazy. Oh, whoops. This is nuts. If you guys, for those that don't know, right here. I'm really into journaling. It's been a huge thing that has been a huge part of my life. No, we don't. Will you be now? Yes. Zerky mail time. Yes. Okay. You guys can see the screen. I'm really into journaling. I used to do it every single day. That used to be like a daily practice for me. Now it's kind of like I'll do. I mean, let's see. I'll tell you when I did my last entry. Let's see. And I want to bring up the chat again. Started a few days ago. Oh, cool. It is awesome, dude. Dude, thank you. That is very thoughtful, Corbin. Like, very thoughtful of you to bring that up, because I kind of forget that I journal still. It was such a huge part of like my identity online. And then I was kind of just like, meh, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it anymore. But my last entry was from May 5th. So it was 4 days ago. And I got everything is planned out for the coming months. This is like, I got these stickers in Florida. I put a lot of stickers and stuff into this, like ahead, way ahead, so I can write in between the cracks. And for example, I have like, this is when I was in Toronto, fam. I also got like an Arc'teryx sticker, if you could see that, dude. I mean, if you don't sticker journal, you're missing out. It's just such an easy way to keep tabs on your life. And it's a visual one, because the chances of you going through one of these and actually reading everything you wrote, I'm going to be honest with you, it's very small. It's very small. It's just because think of the amount of time. Like if you're not a reader really, and a lot of the stuff I write, I want to come back to, sure. But like, I don't really do a lot. And that's okay, because I think I'll come back to it when I'm a little bit older. I mean, I'm like, I have journals from 2020, which would be interesting to read through. But like, yeah, dude, sticker journaling is just one of those things that's just so easy. And I would say if you can find stickers that are cheap, this one's really cool. I think I got this one for free when I was in South Padre, Wana Wana. It's like a little cabana thing on the beach. But like, anything you can get for free, because some sticker prices be insane. They'll be like $10 for a sticker. No, just no. You should not be paying, in my opinion, unless it's really cool. It's like a really cool, very, very well-made sticker. You shouldn't be paying more than $5. $5 is already like, when I see a sticker, like a sticker should realistically be $1. $1, but not anymore. But yeah, man, I mean, I put everything. This is like, I put this in there as well. This is a photo of one of my favorite dogs, Jake. But yeah, I'll keep that vague. No, but like even something as simple as I was at a sushi restaurant, and they had this cool drawing of a fish on the chopsticks, and I cut it out and I put it in there. I just put it in there. Like, who cares? Whatever it is, put it in. It's worth it. Yeah, man. That's heat, bruh. Hey, Zerky, so cool you're live. I just watched Before Sunrise Trilogy and was curious if you'd seen them. They were some extremely impactful films for me. Bro, no, I haven't. But I hear that is like an unreal movie. I've been to Vienna, actually. I went with my mom and my grandparents, and it was unbelievable. It was a beautiful, beautiful city. So I got to watch that. I got to tap into that. Oh my gosh. You guys are too kind, man. Like, the dono. Strikes, thank you so much for the donation. Hey, Zerky, I got recommended one of your videos last year after my breakup. You made me want to work on myself and try to enjoy life more. Thank you for all the help and motivation throughout the hard times. Love from Croatia. Brother, thank you so much. And shout out Croatia one time. Croatia's one of the most beautiful countries I've ever been to on this planet so far. Dubrovnik is insane. Split is insane. It's just the water is crystal clear. I got a lot of love for Croatia, for Croatian footy. You guys produce some insane players too. Man, I hope you're doing well in Croatia. And I'm glad, I'm so happy that you used the videos as motivation to do something positive. I know how those breakups be, and sometimes you just need someone to tell you you're going to be okay. And that means the world to me that I could do that. Bro, hope you're having a good day. Shout out Croatia. By far, in my opinion, the best jerseys of all football teams ever. Here. No, not Croatia. Bro, I can't spell. I mean, dude, like, you guys have the coolest checkered pattern I've ever seen. Luka Modric country. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out Luka Modric. What do you guys know about Modric, bro? Luka Modric is a different gravy, bro. A different gravy. Let's go to screen here. Dude, I mean, you cannot tell me this doesn't look hard. I'm always so jealous because you guys have the coolest jerseys, and then Poland gets some. This jersey low-key was peak. I will say that, but like, what are we doing, bro? This jersey, we don't talk about this jersey. This was one of the, bro. I have a story about this this whole debacle. In 2018, Poland got into the World Cup, and it was a huge deal because if you're like Polish American, the Polish national team is like your identity, man. It is sacred that you watch those games. And we had, for context, Poland played really, really well in the 2016 European Championships. And then the 2018 World Cup, we got like kind of a like easy group. I think it was, who was in that group? It was like Senegal, right? Poland 2018 group. Let's see. We had, Japan, Colombia, and Senegal. 3 teams that like were kind of a mixed bag. Nobody really like everyone in the Polish media, if you were tapped in, was saying it's going to be a cakewalk. Like it's a matter of how many games they're going to win. The first game, I had a sleepover with 2 of my best friends from childhood, also Polish, had the whole jersey, everything. And we witnessed the national team get embarrassed and demolished for a solid hour. Hour and a half, right? 90 minutes. And it really put into perspective that we were like it was not that good. We were not that good. But dude, shout out Croatia, Luka Modric country, man. And Strojk, I hope Strikes. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope I pronounced that right. But love, man. Love. Hugs from Monterrey. Ooh, Monterrey. Beautiful sunny Monterrey. Shout out Mexico one time. Yeah. ¿Cómo estás? Do you read comic books? Ooh, no, I don't. But there is a comic store here in Austin I want to check out because it always has a line and people are always tapped in. So, yeah. I think, where was I going with that? I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, the other day I did go to like this Japanese stationery store that also is a bookstore, and they have a bunch of manga. And I was never really a manga guy. I never tapped in. I never tapped into anime or manga heavily. I know people love that stuff. I just never really tapped in. But oh my goodness, I just like looking at all of the different like mangas and how all of them have different themes and characters and art styles. I was like, this is something I might actually have to tap into. And in that same bookstore, I actually came across something really, really cool. Check this out. I have it here. It's these three. So this is a pickup that kind of helped the inner child in me. But what do you guys know about Popeye? What do you guys know about this magazine? This is a magazine that, and I'm not the gatekeeper or whatever of Popeye. I'm on this super late, so get all the allegations out already if you're tapped in. But this magazine is a Japanese. It's fully in Japanese, but I am such a fan of the way they lay things out in this magazine. It's just done so unbelievably well. And in the same way, I think manga, like the design, using like merch to represent different movies is so special and so cool. This one is 21st Century Greatest Hits, and you have just all of the best, critically acclaimed movies, different pieces, whatever. So I really recommend anybody, man, get some media that's foreign, bro. It's really cool to look through. I mean, just the cover on this, hand drawn, I think, right? Or hand painted. Unbelievable. So cool. Anyways, all of that to say, that made me really want to tap into manga again. This is also like a Brutus Tokyo guide, which dude, this is a lifelong dream of mine, is to go to Tokyo and hang out for a little bit. So yeah. So I read, and man, it was fire. Ooh, wow. Initial D. Cool. Okay, I got to tap in. Mail time. Joe Mo, I got you. Okay. What happened to mail time with Zerky? Here, let me put this back. So what happened to mail time with Zerky? I got lazy is what happened. I started getting a bunch of mail. I opened a P.O. box. This was last year. People were sending me letters and a bunch of different stuff. And it got to a point where it was just a lot. And I had a backlog of 30 different, just letters. And I kind of was in a position where I'm like, what do I even do? Because do I go through and start looking at all the past letters and release them? Like I got in this backlog, and Crip, yes. I might actually pull up to that. Let me know when you're going. I'd be down. I got to do a whole story about Kalik, because this man inspired me to stream. I'm going to be the first one to say it. Kalik Crip, he had me on a stream a long time ago for his birthday, and I loved it. I had such a great time. And bro, you are my inspiration for streaming. He's also, check him out, dude. He is such a good runner. Phenomenal. Just got sponsored to run, which is insane, to run a marathon for St. Jude, I believe. So, dude, shouts out to you, Kalik. I hope you're doing well. I'll catch up with you very soon. But anyways, bro, with the mail time, I just got to a point where I was like, I don't know if I can do this. And I was keeping up with other things. And in the end, this is what I've decided on, Jomo. I'm going to go through every single letter, and I'm going to do a handwritten letter back to everyone that sent something. So if you sent something to the Zerky Show mail like box, and I got something, I will send you something back. But I will say, dude, I'm going to have to change my P.O. box, because the post office that I got it at, they are just it's a state, bro. It is a state. And I've probably only received half of my mail. The other half has gone missing or has been returned to the sender. So it's been really, really rough. It's been rough. Anyways. Oh, man. Okay. Dude, people are saying initial D. People are talking. I love that people are having little combos in the chat. That's so awesome. This is why we're doing this. Yeah, dude. I need to send you a clip. Okay. Wait, bro's on stream. Is this also what happened to send it? Yes, Corbin, perfect. Great memory. Same thing. The 30-second voice message, I did one of them. I got like 100 of them. It's just, dude, I think that I will get less than I actually do. And then it's just, at that time, I didn't have an editor too. So I was doing everything. I was doing a lot of upkeep, just a lack of organization on my part. But we're figuring that out. We're getting an editor. I'm going to slowly start doing things where I can incorporate stuff. I'd love to have other people on the lives where we could be talking and chatting and like even do like a little call thing, take calls and questions. So yeah, we're going to figure that out. Hey, Zerky, got a question. You were a big inspiration to this channel and have cultivated a decently sized community. How do you deal with giving advice and the imposter syndrome that comes with it? I try to give the advice that I know. I don't try to make up stuff that I don't know or I haven't lived, but I also try to give other perspectives. And some of them I've heard from other people. So the advice that I can stand on is the stuff that I've experienced. But like certain people, I think there was somebody who was talking about a mortgage earlier in the chat, and I think it's gone now because this chat is moving quick. Like I haven't lived it. I don't have a mortgage. I don't have kids. And it would be foolish for me to speak on it and talk to you like I do. What I know is what I've experienced. What I know are the hardships I've gone through. And if you can use that and translate it into your own life in your own way, that's good. But I also like part of it is some advice won't help people. It won't. The advice that I'm trying to give is what I wish I heard. And I had selective problems. I had selective things. Not everything is going to pertain to everyone. And I think that is okay. You should focus on serving the people that you want to serve instead of trying to appease everyone, because you can't. And even my biggest video on YouTube, the one where I'm talking, in like when I was in Canada, which the internet thinks I'm Canadian, which is hilarious. A lot of people will be like, Toronto man talking, whatever. People hated on that video so much. They're like, mind your business. Just, like, you're always, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, talk to yourself. If you had this problem, how would you solve it based on what you got? And it's okay. You don't have to have every answer in the world. Did you ever get bullied when you went to school? Matt asks. Yes, I did. I'll answer that in a second. Fran, love from Italy. Buongiorno, buonasera. Vorrei un cappuccino. That's all I know. Grazie mille. Prego. Help me through some tough times. Keep up the good work. Fran, I hope you're doing well. Let me know what part of Italy you're from, man. Italy is S tier country. I love it so much. I went there last year. I was in, where was I in? I was in Bari. I was in Milan. I was in, not Venezia. But I went all over. Montepulciano. It was unbelievable. And part of me, like, I really want to go to Naples, man. That place is, oh, whoops. I moved the camera a little bit. Sorry, guys. That place seems insane. It seems crazy. So speak on what you know. Exactly. The big Kex. Exactly. Speak on what you know. Some things you don't know, and that's okay. Someone was asking about the Strickland fight. So I'm not tapped in. I might have to tap in now because everyone's talking about it and watch it. But I know about Strickland. The other Shemais, I think is his name. I know it's crazy. Like, it's like they have a beef or whatever. That's all I know. But may the best one win. Heaven Panels says, thank you for existing, man. Love from Turkey. Dude, shout out Turkey one time. Unreal. A lot of love for Turkey again. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you for tapping in and listening, and hopefully the show has been good for you in some kind of regard. I really, really hope. I want to go to Como so bad. Como FC Stadium looks so beautiful. Dude, Como, oh my God. Como is unbelievable. Como is like I heard about Lake Como because all those influencers be posting videos like, oh my goodness, Lake Como, whatever. It's unbelievable. And I'd be like, shut up. Like, kind of in a situation where I'm low-key big mad. But I went to Como in passing through. We did this, my homie Igor and I, and his soon-to-be wife, Ola, we all did a road trip through like Italy. And I'll show you guys what
Apple Card.
I filmed a video in Como. And I want to pull it up for you. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, my friend. Boom. Okay. Oh, no, you're not going to see it if it's full screen. Wait a minute. Technical difficulties. Okay, now you should be able to see it. This is Como. This right here is Como. Like this, I can't work a 9 to 5 thumbnail. This is crazy. Dude, this, like, look at the boats in the background. You guys see this? This place is unbelievable. It is a city on a giant lake. The lake has mountains. And it's something I've never seen. Actually, I got recognized here. Some dude said, "I love your videos." And I was like, "Oh, thank you, man." I was in the middle of filming. It's a must-see place. At least once, bro. If you guys can pull up once in your life to Como, it will be worth it. I promise you. In my opinion, that's my opinion. But yeah, bro. Let's see. Como, been listening. Water is gorgeous. The water is unreal. It is unbelievable. Oh, you're inspiring. Love and peace from Tangier. Dude, I want to go to Morocco. Man, I want to go to Morocco. I would love to go to Morocco one day. I'm going to make that happen. I just want to go all over, bro. Somebody wrote something very beautiful. They said, I want you to know, King said here, Shibainu, I want you to know that your videos have helped me through a lot in the past year. I suffer from PTSD. Oh, and my chat is cooked. What's going on? What happened? Hello. Can you guys still hear me? Sign into chat. Wait a minute. This is odd. Uh-oh. Still hear me? Sign into chat. Wait a minute. Hello? Earth to chat. Earth to chat. Wait a minute. I think we're having some technical difficulties, bro, because I don't know what happened. Still hear you. Okay. Earth to chat. Yes. Okay. Cool. Dang. Okay. I was afraid for a second. Where were we? Oh, I wanted to respond to that question, and then my YouTube chat just, I think it refreshed the page. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm going to pop this out again, and then I'm going to update the chat. I was afraid for a second. Where were we? You might hear the chat, by the way. I'm checking the stream, so sorry if you guys are hearing any of that, my friends. All right, let's see here. Let's refresh this, John. Hello. Okay, it's still showing sign in. Let's try again here. Sorry guys, we're having some technical difficulties. Okay. I mean, if it's working, it's working. All right, cool. Anyways, thank you, man. Let me read this again. So King said that I want you to know that your videos have helped me a lot through the past year. I suffer from PTSD from a bunch of stuff in my childhood. Would not have improved so much without you, dude. That is so amazing. I know that must not be fun, and I mean obviously, but the fact that I can help in that, I mean that is some deep stuff, and the fact that you're using this show to kind of help you a little bit is really special. I'm glad I can make it a little bit easier, because I know it hasn't been easy for you. So, dude, sending you love your way, man. Wow. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. You have no idea. Yes, we can hear you. I've never heard of any expensive. Ooh, cinema snack prices. You guys talking about cinemas? What? What about Malaysia beaches? Okay. Zerky, what are some good spots in Austin, Texas? What a great question that you ask. Austin is I mean, what do you want? You want to go somewhere for sunset? You go to Mount Bonnell. You want to go somewhere to hang out with your homies? Go to, I don't know. You can go to Cosmic Santillo. That's a cool spot. Honestly, like the water swimming in Austin, Barton Springs, Krause Springs, the McKinney Falls, all of this stuff I've never experienced in my life is unbelievable. It's so good. It is so good. And I would say if there's one thing, if you're visiting Austin or you're hanging out, swim. If you don't like to swim, okay, fair. Go to Mount Bonnell, hike the Greenbelt, hike Lady Bird Lake, do the whole trail. The trail is unbelievable. I've been to a lot of cities that have Greenbelts. This is a serious, like, beautiful Greenbelt, and it's right by the lake there. It's really pretty. If you want some good food, man, there's a lot of like Tex-Mex in Austin. I would also say though, real talk, man, Vivo on the north side is very good. And what else is a go-to? I love going to Anyang Korean barbecue. That's like my go-to spot. I'm low-key doxing the good spots, but screw it. You guys are the homies, so I'm tapping it in. You guys can also, you can paddleboard too. You definitely can paddleboard. Paddleboard is that's, people do it all the time. So yeah. Peter Terry's, definitely tap into Peter Terry's. Daniel is in the chat. Hey, shout out Daniel, man. I hope you're doing well, brother. Good to see you in here. Thank you so much for being in here. Zerk, you were mentioning that you were going to fly on an A380. It reminded me that I have an Emirates A380 airplane model. I really got it a really long time ago. Also, when you fly, film the experience. Dude, I would love to. You guys would be interested in that if I made like a airplane flight review, or would that be kind of like, all right, dude, like, you're never beating the allegations. You've got something is wrong with you. Because I know I'm not an airplane channel, but I would not want to review it in the way a reviewer would want to do it. I would just want to hang out on the plane and like talk. I think it'd be funny. I've also always wanted to just, Zerk, please film the A380 flight when you go. All right. I might have to tap in. I might have to do it then if it's, if you want to do it, but let me know. Let me know if it's worth it. Dude, I want in on this conversation. What are you guys talking about? Caramel and... yeah. When are you renting out a Chili's for us? Soon, man. I want to make that happen. I think that would be so fun to rent out a Chili's, genuinely. But right now, it's kind of... we tried it, dude. Tommy and I tried to do it, and it was just wasn't working. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure something out here. But in the meantime, I definitely want to do another event. We're going to do another event as soon as possible for the show. Can you guys hear the music a little bit? I'm playing it pretty quietly in the background. Yo. Check. Okay, cool. This should be good. No. Advice mid-airplane flight sounds fire. Yeah, okay, cool. Of course, Airplane Facts with Max is my go-to for airplane content, but I'd love to see it from the Zerk itself. I got a couple ideas for it. You know what? You guys are convincing me that maybe it's worth it. Love from Belgium. I'd love to see you there one day. Man, talk about a place I'd love to go to. I'd love to go to Belgium. I learned a lot of geography through footy, and Belgium had some of the most insane ballers ever, man. De Bruyne, Lukaku, come on, it's over. What was the guy with the afro? Oh my goodness. He was diffy too. Oh, I forgot his name. But they got Doku now too. Doku's great. Is Chili's expensive? For me, it was a year ago. $60 was insane. Now it's cheap, I think. Chili's is like famously pretty affordable now, which is crazy. I've come all the way around. Any plans to have a meetup event in Colorado? It's in the works-ish. In general, just meetup events are in the works. Yeah, I would love to. Rowland Industries. Ooh, with the Canadian. Thank you, man. You inspire so many. Who is your inspiration? Much love. Thank you, man. Hey, love back. My inspiration for my work, there are so many. Main thing is honestly, like, for the yapping, let's start at the yapping. Because for life, it's Bowie, Frank, airplanes inspire me. I guess I have inspiration pulling from everywhere. But for the yapping, I was really, really inspired by Profound Pondering, by there's a girl named Bailey who does the yapping too. Her also, oh my goodness, Shimon Davis was great. And it's funny, I just, that was the type of content I was always consuming, videos that were just people talking about their life. And it was so low key. And for my YouTube consumption, like, I don't really watch super flashy YouTube. I like video essays. I like to learn about things. I like to have podcasts that make me reflect in real time. So I wanted anything that could do that for me. And in listening to those people, I was like, wait a minute, I want to start my own. Like, that would be dope. That would be really cool. Zerky, what does true love mean to you? True love is true love is just something being easy, man. It's just easy, and you can just be yourself, and you don't have to play a character. That's true love. In my opinion, that is true love in an essence, man. If you have to pretend to be somebody, nuh-uh. Who are you rooting for this World Cup? Go Netherlands. Nederlands! Ik spreek de Nederlands! Yeah, who am I rooting for? I guess... I'm not rooting for the U.S. I mean, I am, I guess. Like, I was born here, so, you know. I don't know, man. I think I just love the World Cup as a concept. So, there's a team that's like, what's that team that's very, very small? That is from like a tiny island. Or it's a tiny country. It might not be an island, World Cup. What is the name? Curacao? Curacao. Am I pronouncing that right? They're dude, this team. I'm rooting for Curacao. That's who I'm rooting for. I want the small guy to win. Oh my God, I love Bailey. Collab video when? I don't know. If she would be down for it, I'd be down for it. Whenever, man. There's a lot of people I want to work with, but dude, I just want to do anything and everything. I really want to build out a universe with this show and just, you know, interview people, talk to people. So this is a cool little stuff. Yo, what's good, Zerky? I'll mess with your stuff heavy. How you doing, Brody? Unnecessary. I'm chilling. Staying out the way. I'm staying out the way right now. But no, I'm on stream. Dude, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Zerky, you tapped into AKOTSK, a Knight of Seven Kingdoms. If not, I'd recommend it. Also, thank you so much for what you're doing. The reason I decided to get into therapy. Dude, congrats on taking that step, Eli. That's a big step. That's not easy. And I'm really proud of you for doing that. I'm not tapped in. A Knight of Seven Kingdoms. I'm going to have to do a whole list of like the stuff maybe we mentioned. It'd be cool to like condense the streams into like the things that people from the Zerky show mentioned are worth checking out. I don't know if that's something you guys be interested in, but it'd be dope, man. I'm from the US, half Swiss, but I'm going to be fully rooting for the Swiss. I don't care about US that much. It's hard to follow this national team, man. It really is. It's just like the US, just the World Cup is a headache, and I hate to say it, from an event standpoint, which is how I looked forward to the World Cup. I looked forward to the World Cup more than I did the games, just from like the passion and stuff. It's just, it feels so not that anyway, like anymore. Just doesn't. It just feels kind of like a shell. The tickets are bajillions of dollars and nobody's booking hotels for it. It's, you know, I don't know. I'm excited to watch it. I'm excited because I'll get to see my friends and watch it with my friends. But are y'all excited for the World Cup? It feels very somber. It feels very somber this time around. Even 2022, it was like a little bit like, okay, we're doing it in the winter, which is interesting, but cool. You know, Last Dance for Messi, whatever. Yeah. Okay. I love Switzerland. Switzerland's beautiful. I only drove through Switzerland, but my goodness, it's beautiful. Zach Tinman, the GOAT, tapped in on the gas station toilet right now, my man. Love you, bro. Those gas station toilets, they've seen they've seen a thing or two, man. I hope you're doing well, bro. I hope it's good. Oh God. Dude, this is too fun. It's too fun. We still live. We're still live, man. I said I was going till 6. I might have to go till 7, man. I might have to. I'm having a lot of fun. You guys are making this so awesome, and I couldn't have asked for a better first stream. This has been so wonderful, and everyone who's donated, everyone who's just like tapped in, who's listening, cleaning their room or eating dinner, it means a lot. Okay. Club football way better than international. I agree. Cax, I agree. I mean, but the cool thing about international is that it is like, it's just cool how much people who domestically hate each other are able to come together and still like really root for something, and that's special. But it is kind of like, what are we doing? You know, this is kind of, it's like the teams are kind of put together, whatever. Favorite Daft Punk song? Hallie, phenomenal question. Favorite Daft Punk song? I love all of them. I don't know. Digital Love is incredible. That's probably the song that I will forever, like, I want that at my wedding. It's a beautiful song. Digital Love is great. Musique off the Daft, not Daft Club, it's off the Musique album, is really good too. I love that. I love some of the remixes are great. I love Giorgio off of Random Access Memories. I love Get Lucky. I love Lose Yourself to Dance. I love Face to Face. Face to Face is incredible. Daft Punk just has such a deep catalog. I like their music for me matures over time. There's certain albums that when I first listened to it as a teenager, I'm like, this is garbage and it's just beats. Like, who cares? Like, Homework was that for me for a while. And then I got into an era of my life where I just wanted to listen to ambient music, and Homework became the best album ever. So Daft Punk just is the best, man. Best. Struggling. Okay. Wabra asks, Zerk, any advice for someone struggling being a skinny king? Fast metabolism has ate me, ? Yeah, I'm not a skinny king, so I don't know if I can give you much advice. Main thing is, bro, eat things that are calorie dense, I guess, and a lot of protein, and you'll gain mass that way. Also, dude, that's an amazing thing that you're a skinny king, because I'm the opposite. I love to eat, and I have to work out to burn what I eat. I have to, and to gain muscle, and we're on it. We're making it happen. You know what I'm saying? Zerky, what's one of the best pieces of advice you'd give to someone creating content? I feel like I said this already. Best advice is make stuff you would want to see and test. Make a lot of different things, and do not treat your Instagram or your YouTube or whatever as a portfolio. Treat it as you are the character and you have multiple shows and multiple facets. Like, that is the best thing I can give you. And also, don't listen to any advice. Just do it. Do what you feel is right. That's what I would say. If you want to make stuff that will attract other people, you need to make that stuff first and then figure it out. That's what I would say. The ladder comes up. When somebody makes their own path, you rarely can take that same path. You have to find your own way through this stuff. And I would say experiment, but make stuff that's fun. People can feel if you're having fun. If you're not having fun and it's like a job, no one's going to like it, I would say. Zerk, are you a physical media kind of guy, like DVD, records, CDs, etc.? Oh, I'm glad you asked that question. Yeah, I love physical media. I love, I don't collect a lot of it. I have some, y'all want to go see the CDs? Should I bring out a couple CDs? You guys want to see it? I mean, I have, oh, no. Ah! Oh my God. What? What happened? Bro. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. What in the... Sorry, guys. That was, yeah. I don't even know how I managed to do that. That was like a level of skill. Oh my God, that's funny. Okay, I'm going to go grab some CDs. Give me 1 second. All right. We're here, guys. We're here. Oh, that was funny. Okay, so I got some CDs here, and I want to show it to you guys. I think these are some of, like, I just picked a couple out of the collection, but these are all my dad's. My dad used to have all these CDs, and I went through his attic, and I was just looking for different stuff. So I have that different stuff here. I wonder if I could play like something. Hold on, I have the footage of me going through all that, and I wonder if you know what it means. I wonder if I could like play it so you guys could see it. Hold on, give me a second here. Where can I find this? There you go, crikey.
Is that Russia?
Yeah, everything on here. You have okay. Oh, this one's goated. Okay, let me see if I can add an overlay video, because if I can, dude, this is peak. No, what did I just do? Oh, that's not. Yes, that's not what I wanted. No, sorry about that. That's cringe. That's cringe, dude. Okay. There you go. So, I went to my parents' house for Easter, and I went up to the attic where my dad keeps all of the CDs. And I just went to town, man. I just went to town. I wanted to see what he had, because I wanted to find some gold. And I have it right here. Okay. Boom. The question is, I don't want to loop it. I just don't want it to play any audio. Okay, you guys can see this. Wow, this is cool. This is really cool. Okay, all right. This is me in the attic here.
Let's try again.
Looking through all of the CDs that we have.
All right. Electronica. Let's see what we got in this John.
And
oh my goodness.
Sorry, guys. I know that was probably, you heard me speaking, but here we go. Okay, so, oh my goodness, right there. That's incredible. There's a deadmau5 CD that I found alongside other stuff. I'm gonna put this. Oh, nope. I'm gonna put that in the corner as I talk about these other things, so you guys have a little bit of like a cool little thing going on, little overlay right above me. Anyways, so sorry about that. If you were hearing the media for a little bit, you should be only hearing me now. Cool. So I went through all of these different CDs, and some of my favorites. There's a grail. There's one that I hold as an absolute grail. Oh, Bango the Guy. That's a good one. I grew up on Elvis. This is my childhood. This album in particularly, the hits. My grandma, rest in peace, Świętej pamięci babcia, Krisha, she loved Elvis and would play it all the time in the Volvo, all the time. that she would pick me up. And now we need Subway Surfers in the corner. Yes, Miller, we do. This is my Subway Surfers, right? That quarter right there. So it was, Ace! Zerky brother, congratulations on 100K. Can't think of anyone else more deserving. Thank you so much, man. Oh, shout out Ace. Guys, if you ever want to see some really, really good talks as well, Ace does some incredible work, and he's dare I say, he's got some more words than I do sometimes on certain things. So, dude, shouts out to you, man. Yo, you had a Volvo or your grandma? My grandma had a Volvo, bro. Yes. She had like a 2000, I don't even remember, but it was like one of those old school Volvos, and it had an 8-track CD changer that she famously didn't know how to work really, but I would help her and we would be able to, make it work. Anyways. So I have Elvis, brother. I got, my Polish people are going to know this one. Bułka suflera. This is some like OG Polish hits from the Złote Przeboje, the golden times here. Bułka suflera. I heard a lot of that growing up. My parents would play a lot of music growing up. They would just play a lot of stuff. Oh, chat is stuck on the stream. Thank you so much for letting me know. I'm so sorry about that. I am refreshing it right as we speak right now. Thank you, guys. Yeah, let me know if there's ever an issue or anything. Just hit me in the chat. I want to make sure we have the newest chat. Subway Surfers in the corner. Bro, lol. Heavily common in Norway. Well, this was in the U.S. actually. So we had a Volvo in the U.S. It wasn't in Norway. Hold on, I'm gonna change the song real quick. Right quick. Dun. There we go. Oh wait, no, actually this one. No. That's fine. So, as you can see here, I'm looking through all the different CDs. Man, what y'all know about Sinatra? For what is a... Hold on. Wait up. For what is a man? What has he got? So, yeah, dude. No. This is... Yeah, we've got the Sinatra album. I'm not really tapped into Sinatra that much. And so I want to listen to him more. Oh, and I just saw Famo joined. Man, can we get a W Famo in the chat? Famo, I got to tell you guys about Famo. My boy Luis, man. He's that guy. He's that guy. W Famo. So the question is, sorry. He truly feels for not himself. Dude, Sinatra's goated. Zerknado. Oh, I'm getting lost. I'm sorry, guys. I got thrown off a little bit. Brother, okay, anyways, let's just keep moving forward here. But somebody asked, will there be a VOD from this stream? Because I really got to go to sleep. Yes, there will be a VOD. I'll leave this up. This is, yeah. Love Tony Bennett more. Sorry. Oh, I've never heard of Tony Bennett. I got to maybe tap in, man. Karzanen. I got to do it. All right. What else we got? We got Queen. I picked up some Queen too. Love Queen. I cried the other month watching Bohemian Rhapsody, and it was yeah, man, it's just a great movie. I love Bohemian Rhapsody. I watched it when I was a young buck, and it just has stuck with me, and I think it's done really, really well. If you haven't seen that movie, it's definitely worth checking out. Oh man. Okay. Last thing I'll tap in here. Fela Kuti, man. Phenomenal artist. Will make you want to dance. I used to go to sleep listening to Fela Kuti. So, tap in. And it's funny because Zabo in the chat asked who I think the most overrated artist is, and he said Prince. I think Prince is the GOAT. I have his CD. I have Purple Rain right here. I love this album. I love Prince. If you know, you know. Mr. Zerk, can we ask for advice? Yeah, of course, please. Just so you guys know. Just so you guys know, probably going to wrap up the stream in the next, like, on the hour at 7. So whatever you guys want to ask, whatever you're interested in, let me know. Let me know. King James asks a really good question, and I do want to talk about it. I think it's an interesting one, because I think, self-improvement, you talk a lot about self-improvement, but I'm curious your deeper views, God and emptiness. I haven't really talked about it in my videos, because usually I try to go on certain things, but it is a very big question. I've definitely felt like, and people are going to be like, you're going to say a whole lot of nothing, but you know what? I'll voice what I think a lot of people feel like. I think everyone's spiritual journey and understanding what God is to them is very different. And I don't know. I feel so out of my depth on it because I haven't read any scripture, anything that could inform that worldview for me. So I want to do more of that before I kind of decide if there is something that oh God, this is me crying. Okay. I was talking about, sorry, I'm getting thrown off, but, the reason I'm crying in that video is because I listened to the Fred Again Thomas Banghalter set, and if you're a Daft Punk fan, you will cry as well, but it's a phenomenal just mix of like, I listened to all the Daft Punk live stuff, and it was just done so incredible. Is the video on the side on YouTube? No. Should I post it? I don't know. Me crying again for views? No. But we'll let's get rid of that. Or no, we can hide it. Yeah. Okay, we can hide it. That's fine. Yeah. But you know what? Boys cry. Boys are allowed to cry, man. Oh, and it restarted. Wait, does it restart if I? Oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. Bow, bow, bow. All right, we're done with that. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm trolling. But anyways, to respond to your question, it's a good one. I feel like everyone's got their own journey with it. And I think I'm still on mine. And I'm still very naive to different religious scriptures. I want to read a little bit more about it. I want to get in on that. But I think everyone's relationship it's personal with it. That's what I would say. I don't know if that's the answer you're looking for, King James, but dude, hope you're well. Hope you're well, man. And great question. It's a really good one. Listen, ayo, but kind of not ayo. You know what I mean? I kind of do have a little cake. Frankly, the cake is there. Sometimes crying feels good. I enjoy crying. Yeah, it does, man. I like crying too. Well, hold on. It's not that I like crying, but if I need to release some tension, I don't just like throw it off and I'm just like, no, I have to like alpha myself. Like, no, if I need to let it out, it needs to come out. Pause. And we keep it moving. Keep it moving. How do you remain consistent in creating? Does it deal with identity? It deals with freedom. If you are free in the way that you make stuff and create stuff, I think that you will always have a level of consistency and it will be easier for you to be consistent. That's my opinion. But like, I don't know. I think it really depends. It depends. Like, if you want to put all of your time into one thing, I think that's cool too. I think you should try it. But it's like being consistent, I think it comes from, at least for me, I'll tell you what makes me consistent. Caleb agreed. Alive 2007 is my favorite. So good. So good. You guys should listen to that if you ever have a chance. Bro, I would say like, again, I just try to follow having like what is fun to me and what I feel is really, really fun. So like, I think that if you're having fun, you will want to be consistent. Like you will want to do stuff more and more and more and more. In terms of it being an identity, that's also the case, but I definitely will say when I started posting every single day and I took stuff seriously and I tried having fun as much as I could, it changed everything for me. Like I really, really loved it. I loved it. And sometimes you will grow and what you think you are able to do or what is possible will change if you decide to be consistent and you're like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this all the time. Kind of my 2 cents. Hope that helped. Hey, Zerky, I've been watching you for a good year. Quesadilla. Quesadilla? Like that? Yeah. Hey, Zerky, I've been watching you for a good year and a half, and I wanted to thank you for helping me through everything I've been through. You're such a great guy, seriously. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Against... Hey, man, I'm really grateful you answered. You really are what you say you are. Thank you for not being fake. You are a real one. Thank you for trying to answer a hard question. You're loved by God. Amen. Oh, thank you, King James. Appreciate that, man. Have a great rest of your day, too. I hope you enjoyed the live. Pineapple. Everyone wants a pineapple update. Okay, so for the record, the pineapple is dead. It just, guys, it didn't do it. It didn't do it, man. I tried. I did everything I could. Like, I really tried, but it just didn't root. It didn't take, and it's because I know why. It's because I did not give enough. I didn't cut the top of the pineapple soon enough. That's really what happened. So, yeah, man. It's rough. But I'm making a video about it. And it's actually the video I'm sending out to all the potential, keep kicking the camera, all the potential editors. So I'm looking forward to that. And they will see what has happened with the pineapple. Hold on, I'm going to move this a little bit so you guys see the whole get up here. Right up. Okay. There we go, man. I know. Rip pineapple, bro. Rip pineapple for real. I'm sorry, guys. Zerkasar. Wonderful name, man. Thank you. What's some advice on moving on after finding the person that was exactly like you or the way that they see the world? Oh, on the way that they see the world. Things they like, etc. Oh, man. Where do I even begin? I would say that you have to acknowledge that is like you know. Wait a minute. What's going on? There we go. You have to acknowledge that it is sometimes the people that like all the same stuff as you, have the same worldview, are actually not a good partner. Or they're just like, they're not meant for you. That sometimes truly happens. Like, sometimes they are not the one just because they check all your boxes. Like, sometimes values are more important. Sometimes it's a timing thing. A lot of relationships are timing, and maybe they view the world the same way as you, but deep down they want something completely different, and they're not ready for what you can offer them yet. That's what I would say to that. I know that's kind of like a, bro, what does that mean? But I think that's sometimes what you'll deal with. Okay, hold on. What's going on with this pineapple stuff? What's going on? Are we doing a funeral for this, John, right now? Should we do a little should we do a procession for the pineapple that is no longer with us? Yes or no? Because y'all were really attached to this pineapple, and I was too. But okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I did F up big time. It's true. It's true. Oh my God. Okay. Rip. Wait. I need to get something first. Hold on. Sing for us, fam, is crazy. That's nuts. Let's do we'll do a little bit of a thing. I'll have something to say. Let me get an image of the pineapple just so we have it. I think it's only fair, like if we're going to talk about it, that we have something to remember it, because it is a sad day today in Zerky Show history. All right. I found it. Oh, man. I can't believe I'm doing this, but all right. Sure enough. Where is this guy? Oh. You want it, chat? I'll give it to you. Oh my goodness, it's so big. What? Who said that? All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gathered here today because of somebody said pineapple and Spirit Airlines funeral. That is genius. Oh my God. Okay, we'll do both. We'll do both, and we'll end the stream on this because that's perfect. Ladies and gentlemen. We're gathered here today to shed a moment of sorrow, of triumph on the fact that the pineapple didn't make it. But if there's one thing we know for certain, it's that we were never going to lose the memories we made along the way with that pineapple. Likewise, Spirit Airlines is being mentioned. Likewise, Spirit Airlines, thank you so much for everything you've done. May you rest rest your soul. Wait, I have the thing, man. Hold on. Thank you for everything, Spirit. I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you. Y'all are crazy, bro. Oh my goodness. I hope y'all enjoyed that. We got a chill little 5 minutes left on the stream, man. I think this has been everything I've ever wanted, man. I tell you guys, like 2 years ago, I was in a low place, man. I didn't really know what I was going to do with my life. I did not know what I wanted. I didn't know what the rest of my life would look like, and I just knew one thing, that I wanted to make videos, and I wanted to make those videos for other people like me. And the fact that it's built itself into this, and we're all here together. I mean, this today alone, my goodness. We got 88 people in here. Beautiful. Dude, almost 3,000 people have viewed this live stream. It's so crazy to me. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Maya, for the owl looks great. Thank you. I just want you guys to know that I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate the community we have on here. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was so fun for me to put on. And it was like very much bare bones, but I want to make some streams that really are special. And my goodness, you make the world a better place. Remember that. You too, man. You too. King Chilled, I appreciate that. You as well. Thank you so much for tapping in. Wow. Good stream. Glad I found this channel. Thank you so much, guys. Viewer Collins next. For sure. For sure. Cool Kid, we're going to figure that out. I'm going to try to find someone that could do that. I'd love to talk to people on the phone or just kind of chop it up. That'd be really fun. Man. Someone asked me, miss your journaling videos. Could you post a video on your favorite journal prompt or the ones that you keep coming back to? Yeah, I'd love to still do something journal related. I don't really know how to attack it yet because I'm just kind of spread a little bit right now, thin. So I want to figure that out, and then I'll do something. But I haven't forgot about journaling. Fire username. Sarah loves Jeff Buckley. That's awesome. Yes, so I'm gonna figure it out. How old are you, bro? 24. Let's do Spitfire. Any questions you got? Let's do it. It's the last thing here before we got to say goodbye, and we're out for good for at least this weekend. We love you, Zerk. Thank you so much. And now my shift is over. Hey, man, you can watch it back or catch it on the next one. I'll make sure to figure something out the time wise, and I won't be streaming just like once. I'm gonna have a couple so we can do some stuff, and this is just a trial, the first step of that. Yeah. What else? My dude, appreciate what you're doing. Thank you so much. Your views on things. Want to show love. Where are you from? I was born in Chicago, Illinois. Grew up in Palatine, Illinois. Went to school at the University of Georgia, and now I'm in beautiful sunny Austin, Texas. If you know, you know. Favorite Ben and Jerry's ice cream flavor, any flavor, dude. I love. In Austin, there's a ice cream spot called Lick Ice Cream, Honest Ice Cream. Their goat cheese flavor is unbelievable. I know it sounds crazy. It's so good. What else what other ice cream? I love blueberry ice cream. Unbelievable. So good. Poland has some insane ice cream, bro. If you ever tap in, go there. More live streams. Yes, absolutely. Ayo, for real. Next stream when? Might do it next week, I think. Yeah, next week. This has got to be a thing. Who do I think is winning the World Cup? Colombia. Colombia's winning it all the way. I'm Team Colombia. Cats or dogs? Both. I don't know if you answer this. If you're uncomfortable answering, is Zerky your real name? Just curious. My name is Adia, and just spin off my name. Lol. No. My real name isn't Zerky, but I made Zerky as a name that I wanted to grow myself into. I love my real name. I don't have any beef with it. People call me both, but I like Zerky. It has a nice ring to it. Got a nice ring to it. Anyways, thank you for everything, Zerkable. When are you coming to Portugal? Soon, man. I'll make it out to Portugal. I would love to go to Portugal. What? I'm getting people asking me to go to Portugal? Of course. What languages do you speak? I speak English, Polish, un poquito español, pero no mucho. No mucho. Are you bilingual? Yes. Started journaling because of you. Missed your journal videos. Thank you. Me too, man. I got to figure something out on the journal end. Man, oh, man. Guys, thank you so much for an incredible stream. Thank you so much for everything. I have to do it. Do the things that bring you joy. If you're trying something new, just know that I believe in you. And as always, Zerky Show. Everyone, do it with me in the chat. Please. I am sending you all lots of what? Love and peace. Oh my God. I don't want to hit end stream. Peace. Oh my goodness. I'm going to sit and enjoy this for a second. Cause I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. You need to nerd out. Remember, above all, you need to nerd out. I love every single one of you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah. 'Cause I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. What? Love you guys. Peace.